Hello everyone, it's story time. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. It's been a while, hasn't it? Do you remember? Do you remember when Sonic the Comic looked like this? It was quite a while ago, wasn't it? It sure was. But now it looks like this. So, we took an extended break from Sonic the Comic, about a year. Roughly, give or take. we took our sweet time with it, but that's okay, because we're going straight back into it. And I definitely wasn't late because I had slight microphone issues. And I definitely, absolutely was not late because I was playing the Love Live Slay the Spire clone, and I got distracted and lost track of time. That definitely didn't happen. I don't know why you're saying that. That's so hurtful. I don't know why you would say that at all. Anyway. They're advertising a free lollipop. I don't know what it was. I guess it was some kind of lip lash. Unclear what this is supposed to be. Just don't play Love Live games banned from chat, you know it. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since we've seen this. What I will do is I will give a very brief summary of where we're up to. Once we uh-oh. Sonic 3D Flicky's Island Saturn review. Oh no. Watch the anime instead and enjoy the faces. You definitely have not missed any important engagements because I got distracted by Mahjong. Yeah, there it is. The Richard Elson pose there it is. Okay, so let's hear from our, well, I say our buddy, but he's not the real Megadroid. We know where the real Megadroid is. Hey boomers, I never thought I'd have anything in common with Bad Egg Dr. Robotnik, but due to chocolate overload over the Easter holiday, I'm also feeling temporarily out of action. Speaking of lickings, my guess is that by now this issue's free eat is lodged firmly in your face. Don't say that. So try saying the following 4 words out loud. Red lolly, yellow lolly. You see, that's a common British tongue twister, where it would usually be red lorry, yellow lorry. And if you say it over and over again, you know, you'll get tongue-tied. Also guaranteed to leave you tongue-tied, that's synergy, is this all-new story issue, together with another cracking Badnik pinup featuring Crawltron. Plus there's a review on the Sega Saturn launch Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, which delves into our heroic hedgehog's mission to free the Flickies. The full-on frenzy continues in a fortnight with a supersonic story, plus pinup. See you then. Raise your mugs. Change of Speedline's prize. Say it wrong and you get run over by a truck. It's true. Get this imposter out of here. We want the real Megadroid. Thank you. Thank you, Shark, for summoning him. Good vocal warm-up for continuity announcers, true. Get a grip, all you boomers who were intent on winning a Sega Mega Hog tag. The following news may be hard for you to swallow. From now on, there's a new Speedlines prize, but don't be too disappointed. There's now a hottish Sonic 2 Crucial Cup. What? Up for grabs, for those boomers who get their letters and artwork published in the UK's only official Sega comic. Now, my beloved, the Sega charts, a Motobug giving you the bedroom eyes. I know, it gets me every time as well. It's, I associate it with women in lingerie. A real sexy badnik. So, well, Streets of Rage 2 is back in the charts, that's good. I'm okay with that. Hold on, okay, it does capture my cursor. We got Comic Zone, whatever. Streets of Rage 2 coming back in. Tasmania Escape from Mars refuses to leave, apparently. Sega Ages. So that's the Afterburner 2 Space Harrier Outrun compilation on Saturn. That's alright, that's good. Athlete Kings, you love to see it. That's Decathlete. And Exhumed, good. Oh, Road Avengers in the Mega CD charts. That's alright. I'm okay with that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I saw it too and I got scared. It's just Micro Machines too. And SOS Man Overboard. Very odd. Tasmania existing at all is sad. Oh yeah, Dynamite. Is Dynamite hitting on here? Oh shit, it's #1 on the Game Gear. Jeez. Wow. That's incredible. You refuse to believe that many people bought Taz Escape from Mars. I would as well, but also I know that Sonic 2 on the Game Gear was on the charts here for years and years and years, and it was a running joke that it wouldn't leave. So before we jump back into the story, let's load up the first page. Vote for me, complete story. It's a day of great joy on Planet Mobius as Dr. Robotnik has at last been defeated. As seen last issue, kick yourself if you missed it. Thanks, Megadroid. So let's recap the story up to this point. 4 separate Codemasters games on the Game Gear list. You're right, that's a scary thought. So, bringing you roughly up to speed. The last major story arc was basically Sonic trapped in the Special Zone, which was essentially an excuse for the writers to do a whole bunch of Marvel and DC parodies, including the X-Men and also the Avengers. What about 4 US Gold games on the top 10? Ooh, oh, I don't like that thought. That scares me. So, the main thing that happened was Sonic and Supersonic became separate entities. Remember, in this continuity, Supersonic is basically an out-of-control maniac who also has eye lasers and who will kill anything he sees. So they trapped him inside the Black Meteorite. However, that was heading to the Special Zone because Supersonic was powering it from inside. And they were informed that it would cause an electromagnetic pulse that would shut down all of the electronics in the Special Zone. So Sonic had his friend Omniviewer teleport the Black Meteorite to above the skies of Mobius instead, which shut down all of Dr. Robotnik's badniks. Everyone broke out of their badniks except Cybernik. We don't know where he is, bear with. And so they were able to apprehend the Mad Doctor, and he is no longer in control of Mobius. He did manage to escape thanks to a steam-powered machine that Grimer happened to find at the Museum of Mobian Mechanics. And they were last seen exiting a sewer pipe, swearing revenge. But for now, the animals win. They did Evil Supersonic as a separate character years before Archie did. Absolutely, yes. And hello, Yarrow Z. Welcome. We're reading. We've read the first 100 issues in the past, so we're gonna start finishing it off. Anyway, here's non-binary icon Techno the Canary. I love them. The systems check out okay, Sonic. Electrical power has been restored to all zones. Cool, Techno. The power blackout wiped out the badniks, but it also meant no one could cook chili dogs. Not so cool. With the Robotnik gone, we can live in Metropolis City in safety. Whoosh. That might suit a computer boff like you, Techno. Cultural note. Boff would be short for boffin or smart person. Usually used in a derogatory way. Universal chili dogs. Oh, yeah, we made, this is part of our, hold on, is it displaying correctly? Yes, it is. Okay, so, that's part of our navigator system. We can have people navigate the stream. I drew it myself in MS Paint. Boff. I don't like Biffo saying that. Seconds later, but I prefer greener zones. Hi, Sonic. There's a particularly scrunkly looking Tails. He's doing alright. Who are you voting for then? Wombat or Baboon? What are you talking about, Tails? Now that Robotnik is out, there's going to be an election to decide on the new world leader. Wonder who will win. They both look like losers to me. They're both giving speeches at the City Hall tonight. Maybe you'll change your mind if you hear them. Don't bet on it, buddy. Force Americans to play the most dangerous game. Is this UK slang affectionate or a slur? Oh boy. Yep. I think the fascination was from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the earlier issues of this, it was actually burgers he was obsessed with. They never specified what kind of meat. Suspicious. But I guess they just adapted the chili dogs here. Later, at City Hall, the candidates are about to speak. Yawn, boredom alert. I like that Sonic has got his popcorn ready. It's really funny. Sonic did not insult Tails. He's in a good mood this issue. Sonic says democracy is a sham. Well, let's see where this goes. Now, they're on their soap boxes. Do you get it? Do you get it? Because on their soapbox. Welcome to It's Your Shout, the topical discussion panel. Tonight's special guests are world leader candidates Derek Wombat and Giles Baboon. People of Mobius, vote for me, Derek Wombat, and I promise you free school gravy for every child. That's probably a nod to free school milk, which was, as I recall, abolished by Margaret Thatcher. I will reduce the number of buttons on shirts, and I promise winter snow at Christmas. Those are some grotty close-ups, too much detail. My dear citizens, vote for me, Giles Baboon, and I promise to lower the legal haircut limit to elbow level. I will ban the wearing of white socks and encourage the forming of more boy bands. Ahem. Do either of you propose to help victimized ant colonies? A big anteater ate Grandma last week, you see. The ant situation will be considered in due time, but I will consider it first. Wow, it's a tough choice. Yeah, should you vote for a bozo or a wingnut? Scathing. Mobius has cannibalism. The line thickness isn't helping. Free gravy, slurp, sloop. No, I hate this. With 1 day to go until the election, the leadership battle is hotting up. Time to see which one has the most hot air. Wow. I like that Amy's got a nice cup of tea on the go. Where is this house that they're living in? Many questions. After an argument concerning homework for parents, Wombat and Baboon have put on armoured battlesuits and are having a slanging match. Slanging match generally refers to like an argument with pointed words, but here they're literally beating the shit out of each other. I deserve to be world leader. Clonk. Rubbish. The people will vote for me. Who said politics is boring? Me. Time I sorted this out. They are settling their differences. They have a prime opportunity to have Senator cameo here. They never reviewed Eternal Champions Challenge of the Dark Side, though. The political debate continues. Perhaps my laser blaster will convince you of my policies. Ah, I hear what you are saying. But perhaps this lamppost will help you see my point of view. Chill out, Screech. Chill out, clowns. You're wrecking the city. This is nothing. Once elected, I intend to demolish this zone and build a car park. That's my idea. You've stolen it. I did not pinch your idea. Smash. Did. These goons don't care about the people. It's clear to me that they just abuse their power. We just got rid of one egotistical ruler. We don't need another. Bash. Yike. Don't tell me you're siding with Baboon. This was around the time of the general election in 1997. Of course. When I first watched The Day Today, I thought their usage of the word drubbing was like a fake word made up in the writing room. That is definitely not a fake word. This is what we call debating in the marketplace of ideas. Not a single filibuster pun here. I'm not siding with either of you donuts. Bosh. Ouch, I must protest. Stop, you're damaging my battlesuit. Bzz. Well, that was the idea. Whiz. What's he doing? I don't know. It's making me dizzy watching him. Sonic, let me go and I'll make you my second in command. No, let me go and I'll give you free chili dogs for life. Forget it. I was taught never to accept gifts from strange animals. However, there is a way to untie yourselves. But you'll have to work together to do it. Gulp. Sonic would like to play a game. The next day, the results are in. Now we'll see who will be new world leader. The ballot box is empty. No one voted for either of you. Grr. And we were too tied up to vote for ourselves. I demand a recount. 1 for Martin, 2 for Martin. There's only one leader who's good enough to rule Planet Mobius, and that's Sonic. Yay! Thanks, but I'm not cut out for a desk job. Maybe no one should have the power to rule the whole planet. Perhaps each zone should have its own leader to care for its people. Cool idea. But how do we choose our zone leaders? More elections? Ugh, maybe you'll have less hassle if you flip a coin instead. The end. Next issue, Unnatural Disasters. So, as a note, in case you weren't here when we read through these originally, these scans are from Sonic the Comic Online, and they generally omit any advertisements or pin-ups, unfortunately. So we are going to have to leave self-governance to pure chance. That'll solve the power vacuum. Loose ends, and the E's a little loose. Ah. Can't believe Sonic's against the NWO. Knuckles, loose ends. The floating island. The war with Dr. Robotnik may be over, but there are still 1 or 2 items of unfinished business. Easy now. Remember how dangerous he can be. No, I don't believe it. Dr. Zachary has escaped. See last issue for the full story of Dr. Zachary. So he was like a bad echidna who like had an army of robots that you see in the back there. He was a bad one. Knuckles, I don't think ever sort of got to the same level as Archie Comics Knuckles, but he had his own adventures. He had his own stories. Hold on. Okay, Knuckles, look! He must have gone into the tunnels. The floating island is riddled with them. You're right, Porker. We'd better get after him. Now wait just 1 minute, Knuckles. What? I think I speak for all of the Emerald Hill folk when I say we want to go home. You tell him, Sydney. We really appreciate you letting us hide out on the floating island. Without you, Robotnik would have finished us off ages ago. But we've been through a lot, and surely Zachary isn't going to be any trouble for a while at least. Yeah, okay, I suppose you're right. I like the blank stare into the distance of this Knuckles here. On the other hand, he got to that level on Archie due to a man you could depend on. Oh, Zachary's robots! Look out! What? The robots? They've rebooted. Don't let them capture us again. Attack! No, stop! Shrek. Ag! I've got to do something before anyone gets hurt. Big head Knuckles. Nendoroid Knuckles here. Stop! The robots won't hurt you. Are you kidding? Have you forgotten these creeps work for Zachary? Not anymore. The program which made the robots serve Zachary has been destroyed. This time you attacked them. They were defending themselves. Now you wanted me to get you back to Mobius. That means I'm going to have to lower the floating island out of the sky and down to the planet. Boy, when Robotnik dragged us off to that place, I thought it was all over. So did I. Go back to the village and gather your belongings. You're going home. He tried to turn the Emerald Hill folk into a biological computer. Listen, a lot happened in issue 100. Will you come with me to the Emerald Chamber, Porker? I could use a little help. Sure, it's the least I can do. Later, in the Emerald Chamber, nerve center of the floating island. You might have tidied up a bit while I was away, Porker. You're kidding. I wouldn't dare touch anything in here. See that chest over there? It's full of plans and diagrams of the floating island. Regular boomers will know all about Knuckles' journey back to the floating island with the chest, Megadroid. He had to get that off Captain Plunder, who we'll be seeing soon. And with their help, I'm going to repair the floating island and return it to its former glory. This is the dawning of a great new age, an age without Robotnik. I think I'm going to enjoy it. Knuckles will return soon. Next issue, whatever happened to Supersonic? Good question. Oh, yes, boomers that is short for Sonic Boomers, which is Mega Droid's affectionate term for readers. So there you go. Anyway, it's time for a story about Decap Attack. You know, that Mega Drive game that only had one game and is still getting stories. There's at least 32 different Decap Attack storylines or installments. They kept doing it. It's the only non-Sonic series to keep getting stories. Because before then, we had Streets of Rage, we had Kid Chameleon, we had... I don't want to think about Pirate STC ever again. We had Mutant League, we had Marco's Magic Football. Decap Attack is the last one standing, and it isn't in every issue. But last time, Dr. Frankenstein was unfortunately trapped in hell. The people demand Decap Attack. The people love Chuck D. Head. If Bravo Man can randomly have an official webcomic, so can Decap Attack. The Sega Saturn would be contemporary with this issue. He did have tea with an old lady last time. That's what Supersonic was up to. We all demand more Shining Force. Unfortunately, it did not happen. In Castle Frankenstein, Igor is a man with a mission. We've got to do something. We can't just leave the prof down there. I've told you before, never disturb Head and me while we're watching the Chimpsons. You tell him, Chuck. Look, the professor is trapped in hell with that lovesick demon woman. We must rescue him. Mainly because he's the one who pays my wages. Crash! I have returned! Ah, it's her, the thin controller. What's going on, Professor? I'm showing my bride-to-be her new home. Yes, it's true. We are to be married. Isn't it wunderbar? What? You can't bring a demon from hell to live in the castle. The neighbours would never stand for it. I'm here already, Buster, and there's going to be some changes made. Well, Ricardo, you're the interior designer. What do you think? I believe this is a parody of the one guy from Beetlejuice, the original one. Oh, I love the stone floor, but those curtains have got to go. You're so right, Ricardo, as always. Oh, this is also 15th century. I see light. I see space. You'll see stars in a minute, matey. Give me room to breathe, Bernard. Remove that ugly, outdated wall. Oh yes, such vision. You're a genius, Ricardo. Now, just wait one cotton-picking minute, you crump. Ow! When Ricardo's finished, you just won't recognise the place. I believe it. That's the supporting wall, you pillock. Pillock. Insult for someone who is not very bright. Krakatow. Might as well do this wall too. Now, we have somewhere to keep the tormented souls. Do you have any fiery pits? I'm sorry, I've run out of deodorant. But, tiff. Crump. Yeah, good word. Yeah, who's this little weasel? That's the professor when he was in the Glamorgan Boys Choir. The running joke is that Frankenstein is actually from Cardiff. But his hair, it isn't green. Oh, he dyed that about the same time he started putting on the phony German accent. I've been betrayed. You've lied to me, you lounge lizard. What? Thwack. I like the image of her rolling up her sleeves. That's great. Yeah. I can't marry an ex-choir boy. I'm a demon from hell. What would Daddy say? But, come on, boys. We're going home. Oh, pity. The open plan look is so in this year. We don't like walls. Nope, not us. Well, thank goodness they're gone. This would have just been around the time BBC Two started airing The Simpsons. It was exclusive to satellite TV before late 96 or so. That's right. Good spot, Clip the Jester. So that may have seemed like it perhaps slightly outdated, but no, it's contemporary for Britain. Look at what's left. Chuck, no, don't lean on. Uh-oh. Crumble. What were you saying, Igor? Oh, it doesn't matter. Next issue, Life with the Snagsbys. Review zone. Okay, hold on. Does this actually have a score? It does. Okay, right. It's been a long time. But you know what? It's time to gamble. Let's play money-making game. How do I do this? Start a prediction. There we go. Start prediction. What score did Sonic 3D Flickies Island get? So let's... It's been a while since I've done this, so let's see. 100 to 90. 89 to 80. 79 to 70. 69 to 60. No. So, Mega City, Big Time City, Fun City, Normalsville, Yawnsville. So, 89 to 80. 79 to 70. I tell you what, no, we'll do it this way. Does this work? 70 to 41, 41 to 0. Prediction: how cursed is the Sonic 3D box art? Answers: yes, yes. 100 must be Chomp City. Oh yeah, it started off on BBC One for its Saturday night lineup, but quickly got moved to BBC Two. Okay, so... and we need to set the timer for about 2 minutes. Place your bets. What score does Sonic 3D Flickies Island get? Reviewed by Chris Jones. Now this is the Saturn version. So we're gonna zoom in so that we don't accidentally spoil the score. Ooh. Stand by for the beginning of yet another games war. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for this. Sonic 3D Flickies Island is being launched 2 weeks before that crafty plumber debuts with his new 3D game. Clue, his name begins with M. Indeed, it may have inspired Sega to revamp Sonic and send him into a 3D platform game packed with bright colours, excellent sound and innovative gameplay. In Sonic 3D Flickies Island, our heroic hedgehog's mission is to free the Flickies, the rabbits and birds, no, just the birds, that have starred in the previous Sonic games. The Flickies have all been turned into badniks by the evil Dr. Robotnik, and Sonic must battle over 7 massive zones, each with 3 stages to master. As expected, each zone has a different theme. For instance, the Snow Mountain Zone, that's not its name, is a mass of frozen ice on which Sonic slips and slides, can get caught in avalanches and become encased in ice. The 3-dimensional gameplay means Sonic can move left and right and into the foreground or background. The whole screen is your playground. Notice that's the only screenshot they use from the sick half-type stage playground and can be explored. The graphics are slick and the character movement is smooth. For the Saturn version of this game, an all-new CD quality soundtrack has been added, and Sonic can do his stuff to dance, orchestral or jazz funk music. Those of you who grew up with Sonic will relish seeing him on this format. All the classic features from his adventures are packed into this game. The rings, secret bonus levels, Tails and Knuckles, oh, that's doing some heavy lifting. At the end of level bosses, right on! Mubsy the Bobcat, yeah. That's right, a new cult hero hits your screens in the form of Plock. The M was a typo. That ages this review immediately. That's right, Sonic's gonna get one over Mega Man. Sonic can have sex to dance orchestral. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, Okay, choose prediction outcome. What was the score? Final countdown. Raves. Let's go supersonic. Graves. May not have all heads in a spin. 85. Yep. Yep. There we go. A new CD quality soundtrack sparking yet more flame wars on the internet. They don't mention that the 3D stage, the special stage is 3D now. They just use that screenshot. That's really... Finally, Marco's Magic Football 3D. Now, the review zone is not long for this world. We've only got a few more instances of this before they stop it entirely. And that means we'll have to say goodbye to our beloved Raves and Graves section. It has brought us much joy over the years. Let's cherish the time we have together. Moving on, Invasion of the Veg Heads. Sonic doing the have sex gift dance would be funny as hell. The Plyrite Zone, the Plyrite Zone, agricultural land of the planet Mobius, located near the now disused chemical plant zone, where farmer Nige, that's short for Nigel, proudly admires his vegetable crop. Ooh-ar! Dunno what I've been doing this year, but I've been doing it right. Them's the biggest veg I've ever grown. Arr, I be in for a fair old chance of winning a prize for the size of me onions this harvest. I'm normal. I'm fine. That night, strange figures prowl the streets in the nearby village. Oh, scrit. Gulp! Who's there? Yikes! Next morning, let me tell you, my little lamb saw something last night. Something weird. Gulp. Rubbish. They're making it up. Bah! My Wallace and Doris. Wallace and Gromit, kind of. My Wallace and Doris don't tell fibs. Alright, keep your fleece on. Hold it, folks. Fighting won't solve anything. Stoyle Stort. Who's he? I'm Harry Mole, special agent for OOR. As in OOR Misses. OOR, Outer Ordinary Event Research. I'm here to investigate what your youngsters saw last night. There's something out there that's been worrying my lamb scared stiff. The truth is out there, folks. Don't worry, I'll sort it out. The X-Files was airing at this point. Stereotypical West Country accent, thank you. Yep. Get off my land, etc, etc. Excellent acronym. Yep, it's really good. Harry asks Farmer Nige if he saw anything. I ain't seen no weird happenings, but I know some of my giant veg got stolen last night. Look! Are you sure? Well, they didn't walk out of the field, did they? I think they just might have actually. Oh, I don't believe it. There he is. So, they had to come up with villains, and this was the first they came up with. This is a Sonic story, I promise. STC did love that word. I knew that cheese sandwich I had for supper would give me nightmares. This is no dream, Nige. Run! Gasp! My stubby legs can't get me away fast enough. Hee. Lucky for you, I was in the area then, buddy. Whoosh! That blue streak. They said the thing. It's gotta be Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, I'm Farmer Nige, and this here is Harry Mole. Delighted to meet you, I'm sure. That's a good Sonic. I like that. He's perturbed. He doesn't want to be here, but he has no choice. I'm certainly no expert on growing vegetables, but I suggest you use a different compost in future. Don't go, we've got a mystery to solve. Sorry, dudes, if I hang around in one place for too long, I feel like I'm taking root. What? Skrit. Blue streak, you get it. Resistance is useless, hedgehog. What the fuck is this? Skrit. Consider yourselves prisoners of King Edward, ruler of the Vegheads. Maybe I'll stay a while longer after all. King Edward would be, I'm pretty sure that's like a type of potato that you can get. I'll have a sack of King Edwards, please. I wouldn't know. I only eat Wilger potatoes. King of the potato people. Next issue, Salad Days. Now, our policy in this stream, I don't know how other people feel about it, but we don't make fun of children in the letters or the artwork. I just don't have that in me. We will, however, laugh at the letters if Megadroid makes a particularly funny joke. Since Chaotic Crew member Vector, they spelled it wrong, has a personal stereo, could you please tell me what music he's been playing during his recent adventures? Hymns by the sound of things. Rector would be another name for like a type of priest, and that's what Megadroid's making fun of there. But I suspect that Vector has a soft spot for Jimmy Nail's crocodile shoes. I'm the vegetarian's god. I think that the artist Ferran Rodriguez, who paints the Badnik pinups, is excellent. I was surprised that he... I'm sorry. I painted that claw grip real sexy, just like you asked, Megadroid. I was surprised that he didn't attend the UK CAC convention in London. Also, I didn't go either, as I live too far away. Unfortunately for STC Craig, Ferran lives even further away than you do, Spain. But what about the other fine talented creators who did attend, eh? Those concerned, make checks payable to Megadroid. Everything printed in Speedlines wins a Sonic 2 Crucial Cup. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Next issue. We gotta keep it moving. Let's go. So, when was this? So yeah, April 1997. Sonic storms ahead. Unnatural disasters. Whatever happened to Supersonic? Decap Attack, Life with the Snagsbys. Plus Supersonic Pinup, Jurassic Zone art, and more. Can we just call out Oh? Hold on. I knew I recognized it. Yep. Good spot. Yeah, he, that's what that is. Listen, we wouldn't have known. Maybe they have a promising career on the internet tracing other people's art. Hey boomers, hold your horses. I know you've been wondering where Supersonic went to, which is why this issue features an exclusive Whatever Happened to Supersonic story, together with a fantastic pin-up in the center pages. Oh, I can only imagine the sexy pose he's making. Want to know what else is in the firing line? What? I don't want anyone to die. Well, Sonic's coming at you. Oh jeez, I'm the one who's gonna die. In Unnatural Disasters and in Invasion of the Vegheads. Plus those mad decappers have the holiday from hell in Life with the Snagsbys. Finally, dig deep within this issue and you'll discover some of your own fantastic artwork in the Jurassic Zone. Ever wondered how STC can offer so much entertainment without spoiling you, boomers? No, I've not figured it out either, but I might have in 2 weeks' time. See you then. Yeah, I guess like specialist comic book places would have had the Archie comics. Because they would import them. Letter leads. Hundreds of letters are sent to and drawings are sent to STC each week, but only a few of them get printed in Speedlines. Why, you ask? Well, unfortunately, there isn't enough space to print everything that arrives. To help ensure your work stands a better chance of getting selected, follow the following guidelines for a chance of fame and your name in STC. To the post box with ya. Aww. I'm glad they won a cup. Please keep them short and to the point. Write neatly and clearly. Include your name and full address. If you don't, we can't send you your prize. Don't challenge us not to print your letter. Lastly, even though the Humes who think they're in charge would like to reply to each boomer, there'd be no time to bring out the comic if they did. So please accept STC's thanks for all your input and look out for the selected letters in Speedlines. Next issue artwork rules. So I don't think the Game Gear charts changed. I think the Mega CD chart's the same. Oh, shit. Okay, we got some... Really? Really? Dark Savior is the Saturn #1. Do it, cowards. Print my letter. You won't. Yes. These are sourced from Chart Track ELSPA. If you've ever seen a PAL game from this time region... Actually, hang on. I can show you. Okay, this will take a bit of doing. Hang on. I gotta... Do I want to click this one? Yes. No. Ah, no. I want to do something different. I want to click this one. Shit, where is it? Ah, here we go. Shit. So L-Star is there, you see? They would rate games and they'd also keep track of the charts. And yes, yeah, there's Dynamite Heady right at the top. The Mega CD and Game Gear charts don't seem to get updated as frequently. And they're eventually going to disappear. But wow, this is kind of wild. Dark Savior is the #1 game on Saturn. Sonic 3D, second place. Die Hard the Arcade made it to #7. Good, you like to see it. Athlete King still hanging tough. A whole bunch of games re-entering the Mega Drive charts. Mega Bomberman, that's surprising. But these games all being at the top, that like completely tracks for me. So, Sonic the Hedgehog in Unnatural Disasters. Freak weather conditions are happening all over Planet Mobius. Luckily, Sonic is around to help. Just hang on and I'll get you home safely. Worst blizzard I've ever seen. So much for spring. My sneakers can't grip in this. Whoa! Eek! Yuck! Woo! Nice move, Sonic. You kept your cool. It's hard not to in this weather. Slide. And I thought I was snowed under. Hi, Ma. I could use a shovel. Can't hang about. Someone else might need help. Hey, watch it. Sorry, boy, the snow seems sloppier now, somehow. Swoosh. Weird. The weather's getting warmer, and the snow's melting fast. Too fast. Drip, drip, drip. Oh, is Sonic due for a day of disaster? A day of crisis? A blizzard in spring is how you can tell that this comic was made in the 90s. Whew, this heat is scorching. This is more like it. Head for high ground, dudes. You're all in danger. Look out! Floods! Duh! Where'd all this water come from? Deep snow followed by a heat wave. You figure it out, doughball. Whoosh! Rude. Shortly. Oh my god, this is disaster day of crisis. The weather were lovely when I were a lass. Nothing's the same as it used to be. Something weird's going down. I'd better check it out. My magazine says it's the curse of Dr. Robotnik getting revenge. Doom and Gloom magazine. Don't believe everything you read, buddy. It's the end of the world, I tell you. The signs are all there. Shh. Windy Wallace is on TV. I believe it when he has to clear his lungs and rescue dogs. Day of crisis. The Iblis trigger. One hell of a day. Windy Wallace is on TV. Who? My favourite weather gerbil. She's up for an award for giving the most accurate weather forecasts. Fancy. Oh, they got like a little portable TV. Also, X-Flies, not files. Good. Expect freezing weather conditions followed by hailstorms and another heat wave. Then tomorrow, we're all doomed. Doomed. Aye, lurch. That's a good sound effect. Geek overboard. Save him, Sonic. If I must. He's already safe. The water's frozen solid. Brr, just like Windy predicted. Good job I'm wearing thermals. A weather forecaster who's always right, eh? Time I checked her out. That's a really good Sonic pose. Blam! Crash! Thud! Hailstones now, bang on cue. And bang on my head if I'm not careful. Guess I'll find Windy Wallace at the TV studio. Bash! Mind if I shelter here until the weather picks up, Miss Wallace? Sonic the Hedgehog? Admit it, you're the one behind the freak weather. So, the accurate forecasts gave the game away, eh? I had a promising career lined up as weapons engineer for Robotnik until you defeated him. Now my best option is to work as a weather forecaster. But this weather machine I've invented will bring me revenge. Kaboom! Ah! I like that she's just conjured up a little storm cloud. That's cute. It's the perfect opportunity to have them watching TV on a Game Gear. You're right. Yeah, multiple people made that joke. Good. By firing particles into the atmosphere, I can create a sudden heat wave which will soon dry the planet up and destroy everything. Ha ha ha! You're crazy. I'm also the best weather gerbil in the business, even if I do cheat a bit. Pity you didn't forecast these scattered showers. No, my precious machine mustn't get wet. Spin. Pfft. Fizzed. Eek! It's out of control. It's created a tornado. I'm being sucked in. Grab my hand. See, Sonic is a good guy. He won't let her die. Yeah, the colours are great. I will return. Looks like a one-way trip to me, ma'am. Bahoom! Bang goes her weather machine. Later, life returns to normal. Thanks for saving us, Sonic. How do you always manage to keep so cool in a crisis? I try not to let things get me down, pal. Although earlier on, I did feel slightly under the weather. Steve! Toe Jam and Earl asked Thundercloud. This is a tokusatsu bat. It is! I can see this being on Kamen Rider. Whatever happened to Super Sonic? I've done it. I've finally done it. All life on Mobius has been destroyed. All except for you. Die. Ah! I heard you cry out. Is everything alright? Yes, I'm fine, Madge. I just had that dream again. It was clearer than ever. Some terrible demon reaching out to destroy me. Can you imagine what it must be like, Arthur, to lose your memory and to have to endure those nightmares? Supersonic's still not found. I just wish he'd go and endure them somewhere else. Oh, he's mean. Arthur, I'm just saying we can't afford to look after him. Not on my pension. You're not throwing that boy out. I won't stand for it. He'll manage. It's not as if Dr. Robotnik still has troopers patrolling the street, is it? Sometimes I think you'd preferred it when Robotnik was in charge. Well, at least the trains ran on time, which is more than you can say now. Very courage-coded, yes. What do you mean by that? Nothing. I'm just saying, that's all. Excuse me, but I've decided that I should leave. You can't. Where will you go? Look, if it's because of what Arthur said, Madge, if the boy wants to leave. Oh, you mean old, my mother said not to marry you. Why didn't you listen to her? Please don't argue. I have to leave. Don't you see? I've got to find out who I am, and I can't do that staying here. Yeah, it's a little Alf Garnett. Here, you'll need some money if you're leaving us. Thank you. You've been very kind to me. I won't forget it. Madge, have you seen my beer money? I gave it to a more deserving cause. You did what? Oh my god. Wow. I did not think they would go there. Yes. So, like, he came out of the meteorite, but, like, he and he was gonna murder Sonic and all his friends, but then he ran out of energy because of something the black meteorite did to him, and he just sort of wandered off, and this lady offered him some soup, and he's lost his memory. Yeah, generic grumpy old sod from any number of British sitcoms. It's very faint, but I'm definitely picking up traces of Supersonic's energy signatures. So we can be sure that Supersonic has been here at some point. No doubt about it, Amy. There's our buddy, Johnny Lightfoot. Good for him. So what do we do now, Johnny? Not much we can do. The signal's way too weak for us to track him. And if we're right, Supersonic's powers are totally exhausted. He's harmless now. My bet is that creep will have made a run for it. He'll be miles away by now. You're probably right. Look, shall we get a bite to eat? Sure, there's nothing going on around here. Oh, he's free! Next issue, Captain Plunder returns. Yeah, that's a cool shadow. That's good. So this is odd. You don't normally see Nigel Kitching doing the art for the Sonic stories. He would usually be on Decap Attack. Speaking of... Life with the Snagsbys. Sunday morning in a sleepy seaside town. By the way, no vacancies. What's that, Prof? The castle's been rebuilt already? Great, Chuck. That means we can go home. But I don't want to go home. I like it here. Are you out of your mind? This place is run by lunatics. Chuck, look out for that tripwire. Where? What? Who? Thump, 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 thump. Hold on, let's see if I can simulate that. Thump, 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 thump. Wow! Oh, do you think they're still alive, Father? Afraid so, Mother. I think I may have cushioned their fall. Sorry, Mr. Snagsby. I can be so clumsy sometimes. No, it was a tripwire, I tell you. A tripwire indeed, young man. The very idea. Now, come and have your breakfast while it's still hot. Now dig in, lad. That's Mother's special recipe, that is. Special recipe? What's special about... Yeah! Oh, all of those teeth. I don't like it. Oh, that's Tipsy the goldfish. How did that little rascal get in there? Goldfish? That's a flippin' piranha. Just look at the teeth on it. Tisk, tisk. What an imagination you have. Shik. Sonen. What is happening in this panel? Teeth, teeth, teeth. Thump. Okay, hold on. I can do this one. Thump. Whoops! I was just buttering the toast and my hand slipped. Don't give it another thought. Father? Mr. Winkleton hasn't touched his kipper again. Look, Chuck, this guy's been here all week. He never touches his breakfast. Not a big eater, you mean? But he never says anything. Munch, munch. So he's shy. It's not a crime. He doesn't even move, for Pete's sake. No, Mr. Winkleton doesn't get about like he used to. He was such a lovely mover. Sega Bass Fishing, small one.wav. He's dead, you idiot. He's dead. They bumped him off, just like they're trying to do to us. How did you guess? You're too clever for the likes of us. It's just that we love our guests so much we can't bear to see them leave. Head, I can't believe how rude you were to that nice old couple. That nice old couple were trying to kill us. That's the trouble with you. You always see the worst in people. Next issue, crawling from the wreckage in Sonic's world. Each artist Hume who gets their handiwork printed in STC will receive a pack of Crayola mini stampers too, shaped nibbed coloured pens. Again, we're not making fun of the children. I'm sorry, that's just how it be. They win these cool mini stampers. To help get your handiwork selected in future graphic zones, please take note of the following tips. Draw in paint or felt tip pen on plain white paper. Avoid lined paper and pencils or crayons, as they don't show up as well once printed. Be original and don't copy pictures from the comic. Come up with your own ideas, or plagiarize from the Archie comics instead. Include your name and address, preferably written in capital letters on the back of the page. Send artwork to, don't send anything to this address. Egg. Was there an egg? Did I miss egg? Oh, yes, I did. I missed egg. Egg has been acknowledged. Invasion of the Veg Heads. Sonic, Harry Mole, and Farmer Nige have been captured by King Edward and his mutant vegetables. Surrender. Surrender. This zone now belongs to the Veg Heads. This is definitely a case for my files. Harry is a special agent for out-of-ordinary event research. I'm used to confronting robots and monsters. I will not be beaten by a potato. It's not our comic, it's fine. Chill out, I'll find a way, Stin. He's escaping, stop him! Fat chance, Onion Head. Whoosh. You're free, dudes, run for it. I've been humiliated by my own vegetables, and that makes me one angry farmer. Snort. Uh-oh, Mad Bull. Get off my lawn! Wham. I can't keep up with you, Sonic. Slow down. What, and ruin my reputation as the world's fastest hedgehog? Hang on, pal. We're gonna solve the mystery of where those veg heads came from. Yikes. Whoosh. A second later, at the chemical plant zone. But this place was shut down after Dr. Robotnik got defeated. Yeah, but they didn't clean it up. Look. Yuck. Toxic waste dripping into the river. So it must have seeped into Farmer Nige's soil and mutated his vegetable crops. Hey, where is that farmer? He should have caught us up by now. Unless his wellies are slowing him down. Close off that pipe, Harry. Something tells me Farm Boy's in trouble again. Mad Bull 34. Good. Help! I've been grabbed by the turnips! That sounds filthy. Okay, veg heads, it's harvest time. Anyone for mixed salad? Aye! Ugh! Whiz! Where's King Edward, dudes? Come on, spill the beans. You leave us out of this. Looks like the local villagers have collared him. We'll teach you freaks to invade us. Boil 'em. Roast 'em alive. Oh god. What are they going to do to him? Hold it. These vegetables are intelligent. Cooking them would be wrong. So what do we do with them? We didn't mean any harm. We followed King Edward's orders. But he's got a chip on his shoulder about everything. Traitors. We'll behave from now on. Honest. Mutants or not, I know my onions. Their word's good enough for me. Got that? Oh, fair enough. I think to know your onions is to know, be an expert in a field. I think that's an expression I've heard. I'll give you a section of land, as long as you live in peace. Okay? Seems fair. Well, hey, our own patch. Another case closed for my files. Yeah, now get back to base and veg out. Next issue, Mystery Beneath Citadel Robotnik. They said chip on his shoulder, right? Hold on. Yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder, yeah. Oh, a crest on his shoulder. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, that's a sick Captain Plunder. Excellent. Let's see, what else you got? Oh no! Oh, Bhavesh Patel. You're not as smooth as you think you are. Oh boy. This is listen, Sonic the comic is not the personal ads. Was 2000 Sega reading this? They could have been. Maybe they did. You don't know. Oh, no, immediately on to the next one. Kimberly. Did we? I feel like we saw, like, Kimberly Talbot's art was particularly good. You know what? Hang on. Bear with. Let's go to number 19. Was it that really good Girl Tales? I think it might have been. Going on a field trip. No. Kimberly. No. There, I knew it. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a pretty good one. I knew it was that one. I was like, 97. That kind of rings a bell, and yep, it's exactly the one that I thought it was. So we need to move on to 103. Okay, there we go. No, that is not a character from the comic. They just made their own Girl Tales. You know how good for them. Ahoy! Captain Plunder ahead. Yosoro. Freedom Fighters uncovering Rex. Sonic DIY worshipper. What? Tail. Oh shit, we get Tails. Buzz Dommer Badnik pin-up. At least they... And Zany Amy art. 13th of May, 1997. Hey boomers, it hardly seems a whole fortnight since I last spoke to you, but here I am again with some good vibes from my favourite Humes. That's you lot. A certain speedy blue hedgehog has his patience pushed to the limit by a DIY disaster area. That old sea dog Captain Plunder's back for a brand new series, only this time he's joined by the slippery Spice Maidens. The Spice Girls were a going concern at this point in time. Tails fans, watch out. Your fave fox is undergoing a change of personality in Flipside. Amy, Techno and Johnny stumble upon suspicious goings-on in crawling from the wreckage. Plus there's another Badnik pin-up and a zany Amy zone. Time for me to wreak havoc and mayhem around the office by going on a cappuccino sit-down strike. Don't ask, just trust that I'll be up and hovering in time for the next issue. Finally, I can achieve my dream of having a sexy buzz bomber on my bedroom wall. Art arrest, what? Okay. So many of you talented STC artists send your hard work into the office each week. But only a few pictures get printed. This is partly due to the lack of space as STC cannot print everything that arrives. Follow the guidelines below for a chance of STC fame, and your work will stand a better chance of being selected. Be original. Don't just copy pictures out of the comic. Come up with your own ideas as they do get noticed. Even if they're not printed straight away, they're stored away in an artwork file. Avoid using pencil or crayons as they're difficult for the printers to photograph. Please write your name and address clearly on the back of each picture. If your picture is printed, we need to know where to send your prize to. Please accept STC's apologies as we're unable to return drawings and photographs. Keep practicing. How do you think the STC artist has got to such a high standard? They mean heart arrest, except we usually call that cardiac arrest. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh, it's happened already! The Game Gear and Mega CD charts are no more. Pour one out. We'll never know. Sonic 2 will never return to the Game Gear charts where it lives. Watch those birdies, huh? It's a very dangerous statement taking the place of the Mega CD and Game Gear lists. You're not kidding. We are on the precipice, friends. Soon it begins. Oh, what am I talking about? Sorry, I blanked for a second there. Anyway, Die Hard Trilogy. Oh, wow. Die Hard Trilogy is on top. And Die Hard Arcade's hanging in there. Good. Good. You know, for all the promotion they did for Knights, they really should have done a comic strip. That's what I say. I'll just take a quick sip of tea. Hang on. Is it just me or are these shorter? It feels like we're getting through these a lot quicker now. DIY Danger. The Jade Hill Zone, where Sonic is present at an official ceremony. All those hoarded copies of GG Sonic 2 got landfilled by someone who will remain nameless, thus starting the The great second GameSoft crash that nobody talks about, except for this YouTube video, which you can watch it. I know who was responsible. I know who did this. She time traveled. She went back in time. She's behind this. I know it. As zone leader of the Jade Hill, it brings me great pleasure to open this new bridge, built for us by local handyman, Mr. Roger Bodge. Easy when you've got the right tools, governor. Yawn, get on with it. It'll be dark in 9 hours. So, okay, Bodge. In the context of DIY, to do a bodge job is to, you know, fuck it up. To do a really bad job of it. It was Mackie. She had enough of keeping so many copies. Yeah, okay. There's the twist. I declare this bridge open. Would you care to join me in a walk across it, Mr. Bodge? I'd be chuffed, Gov. Come back. That bridge isn't safe. It's not OSHA compliant. Creak. Are you questioning my building skills? I wonder how close some Sega exec was to telling the STC staff, hey, we need you to give Sonic 2 Game Gear cards away for the next issue's free gift. Oh, I didn't know that. In the context of electronics, a bodge is a wire that corrects an error in the circuit design. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've always heard it as being like kind of a derogatory term. Like a bodge job. I suppose I don't know whether this is even a British word, but it's one that I like. Kludge, like a kludge is like a sort of scrappy kind of way of fixing an error with something, or like fixing a problem. This entire stream is built out of load-bearing kludge fixes, by the way. If one of those things is even a hair's breadth out of place, the whole thing collapses. I'd put a safe bet on there existing more Game Gear Sonic 2 cartridges than actual Game Gears. Yes. If you see a PCB with wires between random points on top of all the components, those are bodges. Further revision usually fix the problem that necessitate them. True. Crack. Aye. Ah, it must be a fault in the wood grain. Yeek. Help. Guess I'd better save that bozo. This isn't going to be easy. I can't swim. He's hanging tough. Hang on, dude. Gulp. If you want a dip, try the local swimming baths. Swimming baths is what you would call like a local public pool, as seen in the day-to-day documentary. Thanks, Sonic. You saved my life. The pleasure's all yours, pal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That kind of encapsulates Sonic, Fleetway Sonic's attitude. It's just, the pleasure's all yours. That's great. Yes. You okay, Zone Leader? Yes. No thanks to that fool. I told you, it's the wood. Weak wood. That's it. From undernourished trees, you know. Pah. A likely story. Right. I'm off. Hey. Hang about, Sonic. You rescued me and I owe you. Come and meet my wife. Have a cup of tea. Look, I insist. Not even looking at him with a handshake either. Yeah, he can't be bothered. Give me a key. Give me a key. You better go back to your office. Free swim, everyone. Free swim. Obviously, being in the building trade, I'm a bit of a do-it-yourself expert, as you can see. Yeah, it's a true example of your abilities. This is Gladys, the missus. That would be wife. Sonic saved my life today, dear. And you want me to thank him? Oh, you brave hedgehog. I turned this place into a little palace all by myself, you know. This is about as interesting as watching paint dry. Would you like to see my robot butler? I've just painted him a lovely shade of marigold. Robot butler? Oh yes, I rebuilt it from scrap. Oh no, that's one of Robotnik's old troopers. Uh-oh. It's perfectly safe. I reprogrammed it. Tap, tap. Click. Enemy in sight. Yes. I like the little bow tie he's given him. Smash. Destroy. Oh, I guess his old program just kicked back in. Eek. My lovely patio doors. Katang. Creak. Another super spin attack should do the trick. Donk. Ow. You're at my mercy, Hedgehog. Prepare to have a nice cup of tea, sir. Huh? I modified one of his arms into a teapot when I repaired him. No sugar in mine, robot. This does not compute. Bzzzt, bzzzt. Transforming him from a trooper into a tea maker has damaged his programming. He's gonna self-destruct. Well, this story's going places already. Wha-boom. Our lovely home. Oh no, Roger. You'll have the opportunity of doing even more DIY. Yeah, sure. Just do us a favour, Bodge. Next time you feel you want to do it yourself, don't. The end. Next issue, Flicky's Island. Oh, look at the dirty look he's giving Sonic there. This is your fault. You did this. Hey, at least the fountain's still in place. Captain Plunder, Part 1 of The Spice Maidens. In an out-of-the-way region lies Scourge Day, infamous home to the pirates of Planet Mobius. Oh, come on, Captain Plunder. It's got to be someone else's turn to carry the stick. Shut your trap, Simpson. If you want to be a pirate, you gotta learn to follow the captain's orders. Captain, I spy someone a-comin'. He's back. He's back. Not only is Captain Plunder back, but my beloved Simpson the cat is. Bless him. He's here. Get out of sight, Simpson. You'll remember what to do. You bet. Boy, oh boy, I can hardly wait for this. Lovely evening. Lovely. Huh? What are you two blighters after? This be your lucky night, matey. Tomorrow I set sail for the east in search of treasure. Join my crew, and you'll be rich beyond your wildest dreams. I've heard that one before. Yep, sure have. No, it be true. Look, I have a map and everything. This ancient map has been in my family for generations. So how be it that the ink is still wet? Here be treasure. Look at that, that's really good. Here be treasure. Good. Captain, I told you the map idea wasn't going to work. Wait a minute, I recognise you. You be Captain Plunder, the biggest fowl upon the 7 seas. Now, don't be so hasty. Simpson, what are you doing? Simpson, what is this? Simpson. Okay. I be sure we can convince you to join my crew. I said, I be sure we can convince you to join my crew. That be your signal, Simpson. Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off. Right, here I come. Hi. Where'd he get that outfit from? Don't ask me. He'd be always doing things like that. Crack. Simpson, you were supposed to hit him. Captain Plunder, biggest fowl upon the 7 seas. You can't be talking like that, Simpson. Milkshake Simpson. You'll never make it as a pirate, Simpson. Does he know why? No, Captain. 'Cause I be going to kill you. Captain Plunder, I want to talk to you. Oh no, it be Zorabelle, the pirate queen. I hear you be looking for crew. Well, I've got you 5. You remember my daughters, Captain? Your daughters? Figure I do. What about them? They be joining your crew, Plunder. Let's go get 'em. We thought Shinobi was finished ages back, yeah. This be the roughest tavern in town. What would your daughters be doing in here? The same thing they always do. Causing bother. Oh, let's take this in. Oh my god. Incredible scenes here. Yeah, it is a little fitting considering what age of cartoons Simpson was inspired by. It could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Good. Next issue, Girl Trouble. Ooh. This is a grim portent. This is our future. It is grim. This is no place of honor. Only the 3D head remains. Sorry, what was I saying? I blanked out for a second there. Sonic's world, crawling from the wreckage. The Metropolis Zone, where Amy, Johnny Lightfoot, and Techno the Canary scour the ruins of Citadel Robotnik. Sonic sure trashed this place. Well, if a good job's worth doing, Johnny, it's worth doing properly. The evil Citadel was destroyed in STC 100. Thanks, Megadroid. Maybe I can salvage some equipment from my workshop. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, my scanner's picking up life signs. Maybe it's short fuse to Cybernik. He hasn't been seen since before Robotnik was defeated. I hope so, Amy. I miss that grumpy tin head. Beep, beep, beep. Their Cybernik pal quit the gang in STC 97, Megadroid. Yeah, he hasn't been seen. We don't know what happened to him. Maybe we'll find out. The signals are coming from underground. Think we can burrow through the wreckage, Johnny? Hey, leave it to me, Techno. Digging is a rabbit's specialty. Shh, I can hear voices. And today, we have Brother Norman who wishes to join our hallowed ranks. What is this? One more to strengthen our cause. Uh-oh. Brother Norman, you are now a member of DRAT, Dr. Robotnik's Appreciation Tribe. This is the proudest day of my life. All hail Dr. Robotnik. Wait, what is he? What is, I hope that's egg yolk. I really hope that's egg yolk. It's a secret fan club for Dr. Robotnik. Trust a tyrant to be hero worshipped. You may kiss the god. Nope. Nope. I must maintain. You may kiss the golden nose of Robotnik and recite the oath, Brother Norman. Mwah! I obey, Grand Chief Whip. A whip is like a member of Parliament assigned to keep the members of the party they belong to towing the party line when it comes to votes. So there is such a position as the Chief Whip. He may be ugly, mean and bad. He may strike fear where hearts were glad. Although he brought us grim disaster, he'll always be our rightful master. Bring back the Doctor. We're bringing this meeting to a close. Permanently. By the great mustache! Enemies of the master! For the glory of Drat, destroy them. 10-year-olds love political satire. Vam. Zap. Pew. They've got ex-trooper laser blasters. This basement must have been the old armory. Not that EX troopers, sadly. Back up the steps. We'll stand a better chance outside. Good idea. Strange. They haven't followed us. Maybe they suffer from agoraphobia? Scrung. You're finished, heroes. Uh-oh. Looks like they found another unused weapon. Oh shit, it's Big Arm. Oh, they're fucked. Yeah. Animaniacs proved this is true. Yeehaw! Excellent. I wonder why Dr. Robotnik never used this against you lot. Kathump. Reboing smash. Ah! I think you just discovered his basic design flaw, Brother Norman. Techno's left eye confirmed. It is real. It does exist. They were rocking the eye over one, the hair over one eye look way before it became popular in anime. Good for them. Good for them. We checked below and the rest of the Goon Order have escaped. Drat will return. Robotnik will rule again. Forget it, pal. Yeah, learn a lesson from today and knock it on the head. Groan. The end. Next issue, Decap Attack are back. Zany Amy Zone. Oh shit, that one's good. The one on the bottom left. I like that. Power Rangers, who are still a going concern at this point. Tails Flipside Part 1. New story. Wow, look, Sonic the Hedgehog in the flesh, and look who's with him. Yeah, it's that, Fox bloke. Right, the nice but boring one. What's his name? Paws or something. The name's Tails, actually. Sorry, no offense meant. They'll never forget who Sonic is. Wish I was as cool as him. Existential crisis Tales. Good. This might be worth a try. Hey you, boring? Untrendy? Try Dr. Sorder's self-improvement lessons. Hey Pixel Brain, moving on to the Greenfield Zone or not? You go ahead, Sonic. I've, got things to do. That's not how you talk to the invulnerable partner who never dies, no. It is how you talk to the one who cost you the last Chaos Emerald, though. Ha! Probably flower pressing or something equally just as dull. Whoosh. Wow, Sonic, don't be a dick. Tails pays Dr. Saunders a visit. Relax, Tails, and watch the energy lights as they revolve. But how will a sunbed improve my confidence, Doctor? I assure you, Tails, it's not a sunbed. It's to hypnotize you. So blank your mind and just relax. You're feeling sleepy. Sleepy. Oh, Ponica's clay pot spotted. Believe in yourself, Tails. You're one cool fox. Cool. 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 Soon after. Now remember, you can be anything you want to be, Tails. How do you feel? Wow, I feel good. Why, can't you tell? I'm one cool fox. I think I may have overdone the hypnosis. Yeah, Doc, everything's just groovy. Come back! Something's wrong! You're acting too much out of character! Later, in the Greenfield Zone, Sonic, glad you could make it. What's the situation, Zone Leader? Oh, so they did go for that. Eccentric millionaire Alf... Eccentric millionaire Alf Bandstand is flying the world's first round-the-zones balloon flight, but he's in trouble. Help! Flush. Flush. I knew it was a mistake having a woodpecker for a co-pilot. Sorry, force of habit. This is obviously a parody of Richard Branson. That's clearly the owl dude from the OVA. Good start. Richard Branson, of course, is mostly famous for for firing a rocket at his house in Crinkly Bottom, just decimating a wedding 2 miles away, then going on getting in a hot air balloon to continue his his trail of destruction. There we go. Reign of Terror, that's the one, thank you. Sorry, this comic sometimes makes my brain leak out of my ears. Meanwhile, back on the ground. Yo, Sonic, my hedgehog. Tails, no. How's it hanging? Tails, what's with the back to front cap and shades? Don't you know cool when you see it, blue guy? Since when have you been cool? You're just a pixel brain. Hey, haven't you heard? Times are a-changing, buddy. Ew. Tails, you're the coolest now. I gotta be dreaming. Ahem, if you're not too busy, Sonic, the folk in the balloon could use your help. No sweat, Zone Leader. Tails and me will save them. You can't be talking like that, White Tails. We're gonna crash! Help! Tails, I need you to fly up and rescue those guys. Where are you? Chill, Sonic. I'm having my tails brushed. I don't want to ruffle my fur by flying around. Snap out of it, Tails. What's happened to you? I've got to make Tails snap back to his old self, or the dudes in the falling balloon will end up as pavement pancakes. Next issue. Splat! Does Tails lose his cool? Richard Branson. There we go, yeah. Ooh. This kid wants a this kid wants a Transformers Sonic crossover. Wow, they did their research. Lou Stringer worked for Marvel Comics and Transformers, yeah. What do hedgehogs eat? Prickled onions. An old joke that's worth preserving, Craig. Parsons, I think... Oh, no. I thought they were a type of pickle. That's fine. I live in Madrid and subscribe to STC every year. Brilliant, you might think, but my problem is that my friends can't get their own copies, so they pinch mine. Is it possible for them to get STC here in Spain, so that they'll keep their hands off mine? Yours in desperation. Yes, Adam, just point your towels in the direction of the subscription coupon on the back page. Don't give up the dream, Ryan. You know what? I hope Ryan didn't give up on his dream. I hope so. The end times are upon us. It is here. It cannot be stopped. It has been staring us in the face for so long. We are unable to we are unable to end. We are unable to avert its gaze for much longer. This begins the era of the Sonic 3D Flicky's Island head. May God have mercy on us. May Sonic have mercy on our souls. And yet we know he cannot. The curse is here. It has begun. I can't even make fun of the fact that they spelled Burrowbot wrong. Thank you. Thank you for summoning Miria. We need her help now more than ever. Hold on, let me just move her. You know what? She can stand on top of Megadroid. The curse is here to stay. Here be the fallout. Yes. So, I don't... You know what? I can probably quickly grab it. Sonic, the comic mailing list. So, we've been obliquely referring to this. But, stream's clearly over, yeah. Not yet, no, we gotta keep going. So, there was a Sonic the Comic mailing list that had a lot of information, behind the scenes stuff. And in particular, you want to search for number 12476 by Roberto Corona. He talks about the model sheets from the Sonic 3D era, which restricted the artists in how they could draw certain things. The rule that Sonic's pupils must always make contact with his brow. So, Sega kind of got a bit more hard ass with it, and they were like, okay, you have to draw him a specific way now. And the model they used was the Sonic 3D Flicky's Island model. I don't have the link right now, but actually, hang on, let me just... no, that's... no. Okay. I'll have to dig through my old used shit, hang on. So yeah, they had this fucking 3D head. I hate it. I hate it. You may be more familiar with the US box art for Sonic 3D Blast, but when it was released over here, it had a very different box art indeed. And it used that horrible, horrible 3D head, which was a real head, by the way. I mean, I can't. All I can go from is the old mailing list. you are coping, cack. That's exactly what you're doing. They were probably like, we want to have brand consistency. Because you might be familiar with the... hold on, I'm getting it. I'm nearly done. Just need to find the other one. It's nearly there. Aha! Our American readers will be familiar with this look. This scrunkly little fellow. It's not what we got in the UK. It's not what we got in Europe. Do not lock eyes with him. Do not make direct eye contact. It will sear your soul. Oh, is that the full Yahoo Groups thing? Nice. Which way? Which way, Western Sonic fan? God, I fucking hate it. It's so bad. But it did exist as like an actual 3D like statue model that was apparently in the Traveller's Tales offices, but I don't have a link for it. It's been linked to in this chat before. '90s Sega was a massive enough case of the left hand not knowing what the right hand was doing that yes, Sega of Europe would have enforced it, absolutely. So yeah, that's... He is here. All is lost. 27th of May 1997 is when it began. To be fair, eagle-eyed viewers may have noticed that they've started drawing Sonic slightly differently already, but it's going to accelerate from here on. Let us pray. We'll be alright. We'll be fine. Probably. Hey boomers, here's a sprinkling of what's happening in these pages. The game's world's favourite character needs to watch his spikes in the new 3-part Sonic story, Flicky's Island. Seedy Dog, don't say that, Captain Plunder wishes he was off the hook with the Spice Maidens in the second instalment of his latest adventure. The Decap has come down with football fever in funny old game, and as for Tails, well, you can find out if he's really lost his cool in the concluding part of Flipside. Stay tuned next issue, where there'll be a treat for Amy fans. She teams up with Techno as she gets a day off. Nice to know some folks get a holiday around here. Subs Hero. If you're one of those boomers who's having trouble getting hold of the UK's only official Sega comic on a regular basis, or if you're about to move to a remote part of the planet, why don't you subscribe to Sonic the Comic? An STC subscription makes a great birthday gift, so if you're a generous adult Hume who'd welcome a suggestion, point them in the direction of the outside back cover. Oh shit, Fighting Vipers, let's go! Manx TT, good. World Cup Golf Professional, I don't even know what that one is. Did Did the US get the Disney collection on the Mega Drive? It was a 2-in-1 cartridge that had, I think, Castle of Illusion and Quackshot. Amy Cross Techno shipping begins now. Good. You people know what's up. On a deserted Sonic the Hedgehog, Flicky's Island. On a deserted beach on the east coast of the Emerald Hill Zone stand Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Johnny. Is everyone ready? As we'll ever be, Sonic. Sonic, look, I think I see something. Amy's right. Out there in the mist. And heading straight towards us. Get ready, gang, here they come. The Disney collection was Europe, Australia exclusive. Nice. Yeah, I figured it was. Can you imagine a Fleetway Nights comic? God, I wish. Fighting Viper. I went back over the 100 issue stream just to sort of give myself a refresher, and a lot of people wanted a Fighting Vipers comic. I think that could have worked. America got that Archie Knights comic. I'm just gonna let that sit there. Yeah, there it is, the Disney collection. Oh, yes! Oh, full page art, let's go. The Emerald Hill folk have returned to Mobius. Good, I'm glad. They'd been trapped on the floating island for a while. Yeah, there was 6 issues of that. We're going to read them on stream someday. I can hardly believe it. I never thought we'd be able to return to the Emerald Hill Zone. Believe it, buddy. This is the start of a whole new life for us. And Dr. Robotnik is defeated. Gone for good. It's like a dream. Yeah, things are going to be a lot more relaxed around here. No Robotnik to battle against. What are you going to do with yourself now, Sonic? The floating island, look at it. It's rising into the air, going back into the sky above planet Mobius. Hey, there's a message coming through from the floating island. Oh, that's a good Amy. Big fan. Sonic, this... Whoa! Knuckles seems really pleased. That's weird. Sonic, this is a great day, old buddy. You get to be the hero who finally defeated Robotnik, and I get my floating island back to myself. Sonic, I'm going to stay on the floating island for a while. There's loads of work to do on the ancient computer systems, and I think I can help. Suit yourself, Talker. I guess you can retire now, Sonic. Smart Alec. People need to see Archie Knights to see the peak of how to draw manga comic art. Out of character with a K, Knuckles. Still, the echidna's right. What do I do now? I don't exactly see myself going into accountancy. Sonic? Is everything alright? What could be wrong, little buddy? This is the day we've all been fighting for, isn't it? A couple of days later in the Emerald Hill Zone... Oh no! The latter 3 issues were also heavily criticised for... The what now? Excuse me? Oh god, there it is. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, let's put it on screen. Rip the band-aid off. Are you happy, Cac? Are you happy for what you've done to us? There it is, it's real. Miria's pointing to it. It's beautiful. No, it is not. Oh, did they mean like nonsensical plot? Because nonsensuous means something very different. Anyway, Sonic's bored. Bored. Help! Come quickly. Tails, what is it? Okay, what do you want me to see? Over here, Sonic. Tweet. Several man hours are spent making this awful thing in real life. It's real, it's in the real world, I hate it, it's beautiful, oh no. Surprised he's not hitting Tails with the cricket bat while shouting bored. A bird. You brought me all this way to show me a cutesy woodland creature? No, you don't understand. This is a flicky. There's danger and... Tweet, tweet. So who said there's danger? Don't tell me the bird told you, didn't he? Because you know how to speak tweet, don't you? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Eat shit, Sonic. The tests are complete, Master. The results are positive. Splendid, Grimer. Splendid. Then these revolting little creatures will make perfect organic batteries for my new design of Badnik. Soon I will return to Mobius, and they'll pay for their insolence. How dare they depose me, the great Dr. Robotnik? Push, Flicky. Bring me the other Flicky we captured, Grimer. I'm afraid it escaped, Master. Escaped? You incompetent fool. I ought to... Bah, it doesn't matter. What harm can one escaped Flicky cause? Come, Grimer. It is time for the inhabitants of Flicky's Island to meet their new master. You know what? I'm gonna... I don't like this panel. this panel in the corner, this one in the corner in the left here, don't like it. That bird is very upset. Thanks for coming with me, Sonic. Okay, just don't broadcast the fact that I went to Flicky's Island because of something you were told by a little bird. Next issue, the reunion. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens. High on a hill stands the grandest mansion in Pirate Town. Rap, rap, rap. Yes? Oh, it's you. Well, I suppose you'd better come in. I got a bad feeling about this, Captain. Aye. When Zorabelle the Pirate Queen wants a meeting, you got no choice. This should be a laugh. I like a laugh. It's in his nature to look upset, true. Moments later, Captain Plunder and Filch meet Zorabelle and her 5 daughters. First things first, this is my girls. Cinnamon. Nutmeg. Hee. Coriander. Adventure awaits. I am impatient to begin. Pepper. And finally, Tarragon. Do you think I look too pale in this? Oh, shit. He don't need our names, Ma. He can just call us the Spice Maidens. Corey's right. Let's get this show on the road. So yep, these are direct parodies of the Spice Girls, who were big at the time. Look, I don't want to be rude, Your Majesty, but what be you wanting from me? Shut your trap and I'm a-telling you. This here be a map, Plunder. My girls are going to join your crew. You be going hunting for treasure. You're joking. A pirate ship be no place for girls. Besides, everybody knows that women on board ship be bad luck. That doesn't work. Say that again, and I'll show you what bad luck really is. Get it, readers? That's pepper, that's stuff. Ah, see? They're all types of spices. Now listen, Plunder. With all the trouble you've caused in the past, it'd be lucky I ain't kicked you out of Scourge Day. So you'll be taking my girls on your ship, and you will get my treasure for me. Be that clear? Of course, I'd love to. But how would it look? Your sweet young daughters on a ship full of cutthroat pirates. It just wouldn't be right. I see what you mean. Quick thinking, Captain. Ha! Zorabelle ain't so smart. You just got to know how to handle her. That night, time to get back to the ship and set sail. Cast off, ye swabs. Once again, it's time for Captain Plunder to strike fear into... Captain, there be something you should know. Yeah, that was a Mortal Kombat back and low kick sweep. What? What do you be doing here? I said no I said no females on my ship. Well, you ain't got Zorabelle to protect you now, so whack. Ow! Who did that? Well, you were right, Plunder. I couldn't leave my girls alone on a ship with a slob like you. So I figured that I would come along. Whack! Let's get going, Plunder. I've been looking forward to this. It's years since I've been on a ship. That treasure be as good as ours. Next issue, the hunt begins. But Plunder. Next issue, monster maps. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens. Here be monsters. Good. Skull Island. Hold on, what's... I can't quite... Elson Island? Oh! Yeah, okay, I get it. Elson. As in Richard Elson, the artist, okay. Caterkiller Badnik pin-up. Do you wanna see a sexy caterkiller? Anyone? Is that doing it for you? No? Anyway, here's a whole bunch of football jokes that I won't understand. Funny old game. There's 5 minutes to go in the Slurper Cheese Cup final. Transylvania 2, Black Forest 2. Come on, you garlics! Transylvania United. Black Forest Gatto. Come off it, head. The Gatto win every year. After all, they are sponsored by Slurper Cheese. Igor's right. And what's worse, the boss of Slurper Cheese is also the referee. Slurper Cheese, get it while it's runny. Do you have any chocolate flavour left? A strawberry milkshake one for me. What's the difference? It all tastes the same anyhow. Disgusting. I hate this. I hate this. No. Watch your mouth, Greenie. That's our sponsors' cheese you're talking about. Yeah, we love it. Only 2 minutes left. That's it. If we don't get a result this time, I'm through with this stupid game. No, we're gonna win. I can feel it in my bone. He's just a skull, you see. 1 minute to go. Looks like it will be a draw. Chuck, grab the ball. I have an idea. Head, what are you up to, you twit? Penalty. Penalty? Come on, ref. I never touched him. No, but I saw you pulling a rude face inside the area. That's a penalty in my book. This is it. The cup's as good as ours. Here we go again. Same thing every season, and yet somehow less crooked than actual FIFA. True. Chomp. Ah! What's he up to? Here, mate. This is no time to show off your fancy ball control. Just hit it. If you ever want to see this foot again, you'll do exactly what I tell you. You got it. What's he doing? He's going the wrong way. Watch out for my corns. What is this? I thought it was all over. It is now. That's a football joke. Head, for once you did something right. It was nothing really. I just closed my eyes and the next thing I knew, I was in the back of the net. I feel sick. That's Slurper Cheese for you. That does it. I'll never sponsor a football match again. Do you like this? How do you feel about this Igor face? What do we think? Do you like this? No? How do you feel about this face? And what about this face? But more importantly, what about this face? Many faces. I guess this is... Oh, okay, Sonic... Okay. James Cliff, you kind of killed it. You kind of knocked it out the park. Love it. Good. Ooh, I kind of like that idol outfit for Amy there. Good. Good. Famous call by commentator Kenneth Wolstenholme in the 1966 World Cup final. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate the cultural note on that one. Tails has undergone hypnotherapy to become more confident, but it's not turned out as expected. Tails, get with the program. Fly up and save those dudes from crashing in their balloon. Help. Chill out, Sonic. I need some quality time to have my fur brushed. Yeah, that karaoke Sonic's great. Tails thinks he's too cool to help out now. Gotta snap him out of it. Fast. Okay, pal. Guess it's up to me to save the day again. Too bad you're not up to it. Hey, Hedgehog, you saying I'm not brave enough? Meanwhile, up above, eccentric balloonist Bandst out. I think it was Alf Bandstand panics and eek. Oh, what's the rush? We're gonna hit the ground soon enough anyway. Tails, you've decided to save us after all. Did you think I was gonna let Sonic take all the credit? Sonic saves the co-pilot. Wow, your speed is causing an updraft of air to slow the descent of the balloon. Well, the idea wasn't just to break in a new pair of sneakers, genius. Consider yourself rescued. Happy now? Bump. Oof, thanks, I think. Next time, leave the flying to the experts. Tails used to be such a nice guy. Tell me about it. Later. Sonic, have you seen Tails? I'm Dr. Saunders, and I hypnotized Tails in an attempt to give him more confidence. See last issue, Megadroid. Tails is too cool to save a billionaire in an out-of-control vehicle of his own making. Well, he's changed into a grade A creep. Any way you can reverse it? Yes, if I can. Sonic, have you any idea why Tails is flying towards the Tough Tea Club? In the gravel pit zone? That's one rough neighborhood. Uh-oh. The Tough Tea Club. Hey, oh god. What does the thing say? It's an unwelcome mat. Get it? Oh yeah, he's still a learner on his little bicycle. That's a good touch. Good spot. Hey, anyone looking for trouble? If you know what's good for you, you'll turn your puny self around and get out of here. Oh, is that right, slobber chops? Uh-oh. You just spilled my Earl Grey. What are you going to do about it, mutt? Your Tails a history, Fox. Hold it, guys. Tails doesn't know what he's doing. I know I can take out this bunch with my eyes closed. Tough talk, punk. Do your stuff, Doc. Tails, when I click my fingers, you'll return to normal. Snap. Where am I? Oh, suspect I've been acting a bit out of order, haven't I? That's one way to put it. No harm done, dudes. Let us pass. Grunt. Oi, Hedgehog. No! I respect your super speed, agility, and heroic deeds, but if you and your twin-tailed pal think you can goad us into a fight and then walk off, you can forget it. That's the Oi, Hedgehog, no is a reference to the comedy stylings of Harry Enfield. Just get to the point. Point is, I'm gonna knock your head off. Smash. Hang on, Sonic. Maybe my methods can get us out of this in one piece. Oh my god, what's he gonna do? Second time they did that. Yep, they also did it in the 100th issue special. Later. No more hypnotherapy for me. You're good enough just as you are, Tails. Wait. Huh? I didn't realise. I thought Amy's shirt had a heart on it. I didn't realise it was the female sign. Good. Even if you are boring at times, shut up, Sonic. Mind you, hypnosis can be useful for some. You do not want to fight. You do not want to fight. Hey, peace, Doc. The end. Next issue. Short Fuse is back. That is a threat. I am holding Sonic captive in a top-secret location with a new Super Troop on guard. It is pointless trying to save him. However, I've decided to let you know that I'm prepared to release him if you give me a Sonic 2 Crucial Cup. If I don't receive one soon, you can say bye-bye to your precious hedgehog. Ha 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 ha. The mystery villain care of Claire Fletcher. You know what? Clever. Clever making sure it's only care of. You know what? Smart. P.S. Don't blame Claire for this. I'm holding her captive as well. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Tails can lift. I've got news for you, Envy. Your hedgehog is obviously an imposter. Ha 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 ha. So this one came in via email. I've been wondering just what happened to Techno's short fuse in the secret laboratory following the electromagnetic pulse effect. So what's the situation? Following Dr. Robotnik's defeat, Callum, the Freedom Fighters don't have to hide out in the lab anymore. However, Techno still uses the workshop to build her gadgets. Catch her in STC 105 and find out what short fuse is up to in ST 106. Like, what is she even on? 105, jeez. Am I reading these faster or are they shorter? Oh yeah, there has been a few different yeah, it has been different. Evil has landed. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens, including Krakiotoa. And there's your sexy caterpillar pinup. They promised. Yeah, this cover art's great. Big fan. That's good. Not as much review zone in these. You're right, there's only been one. And there's no new zone ended a while ago. There's less text on the front pages, I think. So I think that's contributing. I don't want to feel like I'm rushing through these, but man, we've managed to make some good progress. I tell you what, we'll just take a quick break. I just need to visit the loo, rehydrate my throat, because I can feel it starting to go a little, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now, and thank you, Sepaside, for the 50 bits. Welcome. Yep, the cutting has started. The thing is, we haven't even seen the real cutting yet. It's once they start to slash the stories, we're gonna run through these things. I think what we'll do tonight is we'll get to issue 107, because that cuts off the Flicky's Island story, and it doesn't start the next major Sonic story. We will leave in the middle of the Captain Plunder stories, but that's fine. We'll be able to pick it up, I'm sure. Okay. Hey, Boomers. It's time to welcome you again and tell you what's happening in another totally sensational issue of Sonic the Comic. Rumour has it that Dr. Robotnik's landed on Flicky's Island and he's forgotten to pack a sense of humour. Captain Plunder's feeling a bit wrecked thanks to those Spice Maidens. Peter the Perfect Pixie grants Head a wish in Decap Attack, and Amy unearths some shady goings-on in Deception. As for the rest, well, you'll just have to find out for yourselves. It does my pleasure circuits the power of good to announce that next issue there'll be not one, but 2 Sonic stories in your very own Sega-powered comic. See below for more news, and I'll see you in a fortnight. Double Sonic next issue. Are you ready for a double dose of Sonic stories next issue? Thought so, because as well as the main strip, there'll also be an extra helping of the world-famous Megastar Hedgehog in Zero Zone. And that's not all, Boomers. Seeing as Zero Zone is a terrific 2-part story, you'll also get the same thrill-packed agenda in STC 107 too. Now, is that good news or what? So, not much change on the Mega Drive charts. Desert Strike returning. Oh, Die Hard Arcade is gone, but Fighting Vipers is in 10th place. I'm okay with that. Flicky's Island Part 2. Flicky's Island has a visitor. Looks pretty quiet to me, Tails. You sure the Flicky said there was trouble? Well, the Flicky doesn't exactly talk to me. I just get a sort of feeling of what he's saying. It's hard to explain. Some kind of telepathy, huh? Come on, let's take a look around. If there's something going on here, I want to know what it is. Look, Sonic, a building. Except for the Flickies. Flicky's Island is supposed to be deserted. I know. Look at it, Tails. This building is ancient. By the look of it, it's been abandoned for centuries. But be careful, Sonic. The Flicky said there was danger here. Yeah, but I've only got your word for that, since only you seem to be able to understand it. Wow, rude. Hello, Electric Boogaloo. I've got bad news. We've been cursed with the Sonic 3D head. It is here. It is an omen of things to come. Don't worry, it'll be fine. We're wasting our time here, Tails. There's nobody here. This place is deserted. Wrong as usual, Hedgehog. Hello, Neo Zero. Oh no, it's Dr. Robotnik. Did you miss me, Sonic? Wow, he's huge. Look at that. Oh, Grimer is here also. As it happens, you're just in time to witness something rather interesting. Robotnik, if you think, Sonic, maybe we should wait a moment, see what we're up against here. It's not Sega Magazine UK, we will be okay, yeah, you're right. I've always planned to investigate the mysteries of Flicky's Island, but the way things turned out, I've had to speed up my plans a little. Yeah, ever since we threw you out of the Metropolis Zone, your days of ruling Mobius are over forever. Don't be so sure, Spikeball, one day I will rule again. The whole of Mobius will suffer as never before. Especially your precious Emerald Hill Zone. Dream on. Master, I think you've caught one. Excellent. Watch this, Sonic. I think you'll find it interesting. Hashtag push Grimer. We've always wondered where the Flickies go to. They've only ever been seen on this island for a few weeks every year. Well, I found out. They come from a different dimension, and now I know how to catch them. Catch them? Why? Because, my dear Hedgehog, they make ideal organic batteries for my new range of deadly badniks. No. Badniks which I now intend to use to destroy you. Think it's time for us to fight yet, Tails? I guess we don't have any choice. That is a deeply unfortunate sound effect. Sonic, your super spin attack didn't work. That's never happened before. Hey, I'm out of practice. Give me a chance, will you? But he's right. No ordinary badnik could have survived that attack. Ha 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 ha! You don't stand a chance. The flickies are the perfect power source. These new badniks are unbeatable. Sure, we've all heard that one before. But at this time, I've got a nasty feeling he may be right. Imagine if that's how it worked like in the actual game, oh god. Got to put everything I have into this. If the badnik survives this attack, well, I'd rather not think about that. Shakoom! I've never hit a badnik harder than that, but it was still no good. Creak! I did it! There's still no badnik Robotnik can build that I can't smash. Very impressive, Sonic. But in the time it took you to destroy one badnik, I was able to capture your little friend. Sorry, Sonic. Next issue, the Tower of Robotnik. Oops, one button. Where is... Okay, there we go. Ah, here we are. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens, Part 3. Captain Plunder is on the trail of lost treasure once again. Unfortunately for him, he has company. Zorabelle, the Pirate Queen, and her 5 daughters, the Spice Maidens. Alright, Zorabelle, it'd be time you be showing me this treasure map. Aye, well, it'd be not exactly a map of where to find the treasure, but a map to help us find someone who can tell us where the treasure be hid. Yeah, Elson's Island, Stringer's Strait, Kitching Cove. We be going to find Krakiota, the sea serpent. He knows all the secrets of planet Mobius. You'll be meaning the same Krakiota who destroyed 100 warships, devouring entire crews. Captain, if there were no survivors, then nobody saw it happen. Therefore, how do we know it's true? Don't you try to get clever with me. Button your lip, Plunder. I be the Pirate Queen, and what I say goes. So set course for Skull Rock. Ask me about Loom. He's looking a bit... That Sonic's looking a bit blomby, isn't he? And so, the next day, Captain Plunder's ship arrives at the legendary Skull Rock. Doesn't look like much of a skull... Doesn't look much like a skull to me. I figure Plunder is scared of the sea serpent, so he's brought us to the wrong place. This be the place, alright. Don't blame me just 'cause your scurvy serpent ain't turned up. Wait, I see him. We found Krakiota. Funny. I always thought he'd be bigger. That's really good. Excellent. Soon, Krakiota is on board. 3 questions can I answer. 3 and 3 only. Oh god. All the mysteries of Mobius are to me known. What will you ask? You sure you're Krakiota? I am, most certainly. 2 questions have you remaining. What? That was never a question. What are you playing at? No, I'm not playing at anything. Only your final question remains. Plunder, shut your face, you blithering fool. You're wasting our questions. I want him to tell where the treasure be hid. I'll show you how to ask questions, Plunder. Krakiota, do you know where the Akotech treasure be hid? Yes. Well, where be it hid then? Sorry, your last question you have already used. Yeah, this was 1997. This was long before Treasure Planet. Right, I asked you where the treasure be hid. No, you didn't. You asked me if I knew where it was hidden. Why, you slimy little... Sorry, it's the rules. It's no good, your majesty. The little runt obviously ain't going to answer any more questions. You got something in mind, Plunder? There ain't much flesh on him, is there? Nope. I reckon he won't make much more than a starter. Look about those questions. Maybe I could just bend the rules just this once. Quick Fish Dishes by Rick Swine. Next issue at last. The Akotech treasure. What a sad looking fish. Don't worry, he's fine. Oh, Cybernick's back. Out of work hero. Woof. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens again. Badnik pin-up, yes. Double Sonic. There's 2 of him. Wish. A normal day at Castle Frankenstein. I mean it, Chuck. I'm really gonna kill you this time. You don't scare me, gherkin features. Yeah, I really hate this part. Zip. Ha! Missed me. Binkty bonkty binkty bonk. Pixie in a bottle. Dink. Golly lollipops, it's good to be out of that bottle. Who the heck are you? Why, I'm Peter, the perfect pixie, of course. My, what a glum little face you have. What's the matter? Is this a jester? Does this count as a jester? Ronin short fuse. Oh yeah, no, they kept Decap Attack going for way longer than any of the other ones. There were like 32 Decap stories. I think they end in like issue 132. Let me double check. Hang on. Wait, hold on. Let me consult the page that I wrote about this. Yeah, 132. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 more individual stories, including some multi-part ones. If you would like to learn more about Sonic the Comic content that's not Sonic based, then may I recommend? Hashtag sponsored. I think it was, my personal theory is that it was a way of the artist and writer just blowing off steam when they didn't want to write about Sonic. What's the matter? It's horrible. Igor and Chuck are always getting into fights. If only Igor wasn't such a rat. So you wish Igor was your pal? We'll just have to see what we can do about that. It's no good. Igor will never change. Wink. No! Igor, don't do it. Please, have mercy. Hey, you. Hey, you okay, head? Jeez, a fall like that could give a guy a headache. Igor? What are you up to? Just making sure you're okay, buddy. This does not seem right. There you go, comfy now? What's your game, you little weasel? Hey, but you're really tense. Bet those bandages are too tight again. What? Let me fix them for you. Hey, stop that. It tickles. Come on, guys. Let's go help out the professor. I bet he's building a really great monster or something. There's something screwy happening around here. There are a lot of people working on the Sonic comic that did not want to be working on a Sonic comic. And it shows in a lot of places. Yeah, imagine if they did this for Psycho Fox instead. Hey, Prof, how's it going? Can I help? Can I, huh? What? What is going on here? Well, this pixie granted me a wish, and you realise, of course, only you can see me. Pixie? What are you talking about? Nothing. You know, guys, these are the really good times. I've never told you this before, but I guess what I'm really trying to say is, I love you guys. Come on now, let's hug. That does it. That's all I can stand. Rip. Thwack. Chuck, you're such a kidder. Okay, I've seen enough. Turn him back. You sure? Just do it. Okay. It's done. I think this time I really mean it. I am going to kill you. Any more wishes? Oh, shut up. Is that the alien from the Flintstones? You can also say that for the Archie comic after a certain point. True. International Zone. Again, we do not make fun of the art of children. That's just how we do it. Sonic's World, Deception. Amy and Techno the Canary, non-binary icon by the way, are having a day off hiking across the Rocky Valley zone. What a great way to unwind, Amy. Absolutely. You have to have a break from killer robots and creepy villains. Uh-oh. Think again. Wait, what the fuck? Huh? What? I don't believe it. A crashed UFO. Aliens! Zap. Don't like the look of yours much. Pyow. There's something weird about this. Oh? Aliens using our planet as a campsite? You bet it's weird. Zing. If they are aliens, I wish we could check out that cave without being seen. Hey, try this. I was going to use this to find underground rock samples. It's a boring machine. Looks pretty dull, but so what? Someone get the ooh. I mean, it's to bore through rock. Oh, now I'm with you. We can dig a tunnel to come out inside that cave. Durr, and find out what those space faces are up to. Gotcha, Techno. I like the camping gear that they've got. It's good. Soon, within the cave. Success. Even Knuckles couldn't do better. Point me to the nearest shower. Techno. Here's a plan on how to make a life-size model of a UFO from paper mache. And look at this. When did aliens start wearing gold jewellery? What? Which panel's next? We ain't wearing it, we're selling it, right Sid? Too right, Tone. Local aliens, are you? Duh, they've sussed our secret. So what? They ain't leaving this cave alive anyway. Amy, use your crossbow. I left it back at the base. It was my day off, remember? Boring tool goes durr. Bit of advice, lad. A damp cave is a poor venue for a fancy dress party. That's why no one's turned up. Very funny. This is no party. This is our master plan. You won't believe this, but we were just a couple of losers until we discovered this ancient treasure. I guess you're not going to share it with the other people of this zone, are you? Finders keepers, fringe face. We're selling the gold bit by bit so nobody gets suspicious. We dressed up as aliens to scare people away from the cave. Smart, huh? Ha! Don't you know Geek's Gold when you see it? Geek's Gold? It's fake! It's a prop left over from a film made here called Caves of Gold. Didn't you read it in the newspapers? No? Fake? This is your fault. Sussed, to realise, understand, or discover something. There we go. Zap! You dumbo! You said it was genuine! You said it was real! I believed you! Rumble. Now look what you've done! You nudged me! Cave in! Run! Oh god, okay, they're fine. The whole lot's buried under tons of rock. Who cares? It was only Geek's Gold anyway. Do you have another boring machine, Techno? There's some buried treasure to dig up and to give to the local residents. Eh? You said it was fake. Ah, that was just to get rid of those donuts. They're not the only ones who can play tricks, you know. Amy, you're a treasure. Good. I clapped. That's really good. You can't be the real Sonic. He would never forget to put dear at the beginning of a message to me. Good. People are really waiting for the return of Short Fuse the Cybernik. He must have been popular. Oh, he even gets on the cover. Good for him. What the fuck is a dragonflies? I think I can guess. Free album and stickers. Splurge fun. I don't like that. That sexy Orbinaut Badnik pinup. Good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, well, I shouldn't have scrolled down so fast. Only the real Sonic cleans Sega Saturn laser lenses, is right. Did it have a cartoon? I do love... Hey Boomers, I do love a good surprise, especially when it's a free Dragonfly stick in an album set, courtesy of those Humes from Merlin. Now for the action inside. As promised, there's a double dose of Steiny stories. Sonic has the wrath of Dr. Robotnik to deal with in the Flicky's Island finale, plus the world-famous Megastar Hedgehog also stars in the first of a terrific two-parter, Zero Zone. Shortfuse the Cybernik makes a welcome return in Out of Work Hero, while the Spice Maidens persuade Captain Plunder to try some tomb raiding. Dig that, plus a Badnik pinup, plus your ace artwork, and you have one very capable issue. Which brings me nicely to the section below. Boomers, read on, enjoy, and I'll see you in a mere 2 weeks' time. Bat Flash. Culpable is not a good thing. Oh no, it's capable, I think is the joke there. Holy rock. Was that? STC's next fantastic cover gift is in time for the latest Batman and Robin film, which is due to hit your cinema screens. STC 107 comes complete with an exclusive bat shield from Kellogg's Frosties, Choco Flakes and Corn Pops. It carries the original glow-in-the-dark emblem and has pockets to hold your bat discs. So why wait with bated breath until 25th of June? Order your copy of STC 107 from your friendly newsagent now. Oh, okay, we got a Wikipedia page for Dragonflies. Was it the... I knew it! It was the For Cool Boys version of those spinny flying dolls. Good. Yep, Sonic 3D still on top. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3! Oh boy. That's a interesting version of that game. Manx TT on top. Good. Fighting Viper's still hanging in there. It's new, so they didn't know yet. Oh, yeah. That's right. What? The setting of Dragonflies is a post-apocalyptic version of the 41st century. The disaster responsible for the world state is called a cataclysm and is implied to be caused by nuclear warfare. Jesus. The most good game version of UMK3. Still not in that new MK collection. I don't know why, though. Because, like, I'm pretty sure it was by Avalanche Software, who also did the SNES version. I genuinely have no idea what the deal with that one is. What I will do is, I've got a link to this. This is one of my favourite things in the whole wide world. Bear with. Oh good, the video's still up. Okay. So, they left the animality, commands in, even though they took them out of the game for Cabal, and it causes some shit to happen. Flashing warning. They said they were not... Yeah, they said something about... It's just like they didn't get the permissions for it, which is weird. I don't get it. Anyway. Flicky's Island Part 3. Flicky's Island, a haven of peace and tranquility. But not anymore. One step closer, Sonic, and the two-tailed fox is history. I knew it was a mistake to bring you along, Pixel Brain. But Sonic, it was me who asked you to come, to find out what was happening with the Flickies. Yeah, well, now we know. Robotnik's turning them into badniks. Oh, ooh, what's this? What Genesis doesn't? Ooh, I've never seen this before. You know what? I will Thanks for that. I'll take a look at that at some point. That's right, Hedgehog. The Flickies make ideal biological batteries for my new breed of Badnik. Badniks again. Don't you ever get any new ideas? Soon I will have created enough new Badniks to launch a full-scale attack. It won't be long before I am the master of this planet once more. Then the people of Mobius will really suffer. This time they will tremble at the mere mention of the name Dr. Robotnik. Now, Sonic, step into the cage, if you please. No, don't do it. Never mind about me. Boy, I hate it when you try to be noble, Tails. Hate it when my head transforms into Kano, I know, right? Hey, what's going on? Ah, there we go. Scree, that light. It's blinding. I'd never have noticed. I am a prosecutor. I come in the name of the eternal Dracon Empire. Speak. Which one of you has discovered the secret of the Mobius ring? Ooh, hello. That's a good Grimer face. How can you be so selfless, Tails? I don't know who this dozo is, and I don't care. What I need is a distraction, and this is it. Badak! Everyone remain motionless or face the consequences. Dream on. I've got an overweight ex-dictator to take care of. You will remain motionless. This is not a request. I guess that gizmo shoots out some kind of ray. Well, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, pal, and there's no way you're going to be able to hit me with that. I do not need to hit you, Mobian. All I need to do is increase the gravitational field in this room. Like so. Ooh. I ask again, who discovered the secret of the Mobius ring? Who opened the door into our dimension? Look, pal, what's going on here? Just what is this Mobius ring? You desire information? Very well. Thousands of years ago, the Dracon had an outpost on Mobius. Your kind were primitive in those days, and eventually we lost interest in you. When we departed, we left behind the Mobius ring, knowing that one day you would become advanced enough to understand it, and on that day you would perhaps become a threat to the Dracon Empire. Look, buddy, we Mobians are a peace-loving bunch, except for old Walrus Chops over there, so he is the one I seek. You will return with me to the Dracon Empire for interrogation. No, it wasn't me. It was the Hedgehog. He's the one you want. Stop! You're making a terrible mistake. The interrogation will reveal the truth. The Dracon are very thorough. Sonic, what are you doing? I thought you'd want to get rid of Robotnik. Robotnik's wanted for crimes on Mobius, and we take care of our own problems. Shrek. Ah! Not as tough as you like to make out, are you? I've never seen such speed. Hey, you should see me when I really want to move. Zack. Ah! Energy levels low. Got to get away. No, you don't, you... Scree. Looks like the Mobius ring has stopped working. No way we can follow. This Dracon Empire worries me. Particularly the stuff about Mobius being some kind of threat. Hey, what's this? It fell off the prosecutor's armor. That face looks familiar. I can't remember where I've seen it before. If any of you long-time readers of STC recognise this face, give yourselves a pat on the back. Do you think we've seen the last of Robotnik this time, Sonic? I'd like to think so, Tails, but somehow... Come on, let's get out of here. You haven't seen the last of the Dracon Empire. Check out future STCs for the fate of Dr. Robotnik. Next issue, Brave Hog. So, does anyone recognise that face? I do. we might have to go back a bit. Hang on. I think it was issue 14. Somewhere around then. Ah, it was issue 29. We may as well while we're here. We got time. Issue 29. Yep, there he is. It's this guy, the Sentinel. Yeah, what was his deal? He was told to sit there for like 2,000 years. My master's prepared to leave this planet. I was caught in a tremor and trapped. So yeah, that's who that is. In case you were wondering. Yeah, that goes like back like almost 100 issues. No wonder they said long-time readers. Okay, so where were we? We were here. Were we? Yes, we were. After some persuasion, Krakiota, the sea serpent, has finally revealed to Captain Plunder the location of the Akotech treasure. Now accompanied by Queen Zorabel and her daughters, the Stice Maidens, Plunder leads the search. What a place to bury treasure. This is gonna be real hard digging. It's not exactly buried treasure, Plunder. The Akotech treasure be the lost treasure of King Akotech. When he died, it was sealed with his body in a tomb. You mean we be tomb robbers? No, we can't. King Akotech was said to be one of the wealthiest rulers in history. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a look. I hope we find some decent jewellery. Captain, do it strike ye as strange that Zorabel has brought us along? I mean, with her 5 daughters to help, what does she needing us for? I see what he's getting at, Filch. And what's more, this King Akotech sounds familiar. I'm sure I read about him in a book back on the ship. Yeah, so that story that seemed incredibly pointless at the time was actually, yeah, it was setting it up. Get ye back to the ship, Filch, and find out what ye can about this character. Aye, Captain. Where's he off to? He be going to the ship. What with him being a ghost, he ain't too good at carrying treasure. We found it. Look here it is. Oh boy, isn't it great? I just love being a pirate. Shut your trap, Simpson. I hear these tombs be guarded by all kinds of booby traps. Indeed, death could await us below. We must choose someone to carefully scout ahead. Simpson, you volunteered. Take a look. What even is that? Shaka, 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 slash, 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 kadonk. Well, be there any booby traps? Oh, now be careful. We don't want anyone getting hurt. Hey, how did you know I was faking? We didn't. It's just that nobody cares. Hat redeemed. Good. The seal is unbroken. This door has not been opened since Akotech was buried, and that means the treasure be still inside. Go on, Captain. You have the honour of breaking the seal. You can be the one to open the door. Oh, no. Okay, here goes. No, Captain, don't break the seal. What? Filch, what is it? Did you find out something about King Akotech? Aye, Captain, I surely did. Look at this treasure. I never dreamt it would be so wonderful. And I know why Zorabel brought you along. She be wanting someone else to break the seal. There be a curse, you see, Captain. The one who breaks the seal is cursed for all eternity. Don't make me laugh. There be no such thing as a curse. You have forced your way into my tomb and have violated my eternal resting place. Now suffer the curse of Akotech. Of course, I could be wrong. Next issue, you're cursed, mate. Oh, nice. You got P47 MD2 working. Good. Next issue, magnificent capers. 2 Sonic stories. Batshield and Discs. Stice Maiden's pin-up. Decap caught by the prefects. And Captain Plunder continues. Out of work hero. The lava lock zone, where Amy, Johnny and Techno have been summoned to examine a strange discovery. Looks like a lump of rock to me. What's weird about that? It wasn't there yesterday. That's what's weird. That's not all. I'm picking up a heartbeat from inside this lava. Crack. Whoa, it moved. Still think it's a rock, Johnny? They got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with them. Shatter. Get ready to meet whoever's inside it, gang. It's breaking open. Hey, Amy's got another new shirt. Good. Short Fuse the Cybernik. Is he a hero or a villain? Short Fuse is an old buddy of ours, even though we didn't part on the best of terms. Issue 97, Megadroid. Welcome back. Where have you been hiding for the last few months? I was flying over the lava lock when my armor's power cut out and I fell into the boiling sea. Only my reserve life support systems and my invincible armor saved me. When my power returned, I crawled to the shore, where you found me today. Your power failure must have been caused by the electromagnetic pulse that wiped out all of the badniks when Robotnik was defeated in the classic issue 100. You guys beat Robotnik? I wanted to do that. Too bad you were taking a hot bath at the time, Amy. Be nice. You don't understand. I hated Robotnik for encasing me in this armor forever. The final victory should have been mine. There'll be other baddies to overcome. The gang don't know yet that Robotnik is up to no good on Flicky's Island, Megadoid. Being a hero has made you too intense. Ever considered doing a proper job? Maybe I should just do that, Amy. Goodbye. Man, I wanted to be the one to defeat Robotnik. But Short Fuse doesn't find ordinary jobs easy to handle. Can I interest you in double glazing, sir? Smash. Oops. I've already told you not to cook burgers with your laser blasters, but it's so much more fun. Also, I know you might think it's the anime McDonald's. I like to think it's a Wimpy. That'd be more appropriate. It is a funny way of explaining why he hasn't been around. Take primer and polish into the cyber shower? I just buff my armor with new wax and go. Cut! Try it once more, lovey. This time with a bit more oomph. I've done 20 takes already. Consider my contract terminated. Oof. Now that had oomph. I'm not cut out to be anything other than a warrior cybernik. If only someone needed an out-of-work hero. What? Don't be alarmed. This is a temporary gateway between our dimensions. We need the help of your world's greatest champion, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's not around right now. What's up? Our world is under attack by powerful aliens. We need a hero of Sonic's ability to lead our defense. We can only maintain this gateway between dimensions for a few more seconds. We need help now. No patience in the studio, nope. Friend, I'll see what I can do for you. Days later. Wonder what became of Short Fuse. Don't worry, Techno. He's out there somewhere. Being the true hero he always wanted to be. Way! Next issue, Sonic enters the Zero Zone. Putting a fake Wimpy in a piece of media and calling it Mimpy. I don't know how I feel about this. This is weird. Killing people was the one thing, the only thing that Short Fuse was good at. But but at least he always did what he believed in. He's not a tool of the Freedom Fighters or to Robotnik or anyone. Very Doom 2 with that ending, yeah. It's almost a little sad. He's just abandoned his friends just because he wants to fight forever. Dr. Robotnik is defeated, and my role is over. But if I become him, the battle can last for eternity. Sonic's day off. Oh, the Sonic store, nice. Okay, I know we're not making fun of the children. That is way too detailed Sonic in the bathtub. I'm just saying it. Okay, we can move on. Oh, that's really good. Oh, this one kicks ass. Oh, that's so good. You got the Bobby Beaky's Traveling Circus one. He's playing his Mega Drive. I don't know what he's playing. He's having fun. The famous bath scene. Yeah, Mark deserves more than a bunch of fucking Crayolas. Damn, that's really good. Coca. You know, drink. Double Sonic Zero Zone. Not to be confused with Zenless Zone Zero, that's something else. There's been reports of folk going missing around this area. Time to check it out. Whoa, I've never seen anything like that before. Even with my weird adventures. Crackle. Being sucked into that thing like a soap sud down a plug hole. Can't run away. Oh god, it's beginning. Oh god, it's starting. Can you see it? Can you see it? It begins. The Sonic 3D head has begun. The Sonic 3D head is calling from inside the house. Also, I don't like this sound effect. Suck. So much for this brand of super grip sneakers. Looks like a new zone to me. Where am I? Welcome to Perfection, citizen. Your new home. Aren't you a bit old to be wearing a school blazer, buddy? This is the uniform of our zone. We all dress the same in perfection. We have a blazer for you too, specially tailored for your spikes. I'll stick to the natural but stylish look, thanks. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse. It gets worse. You must conform to our rules. We have no time for those who think for themselves. Eat dust, losers, I'm out of here. Whoosh. Wait, I can't leave. Those missing citizens are probably around here somewhere. Screech. Correct. You cannot leave. Ever. I'm not ready to settle down just yet, bozo. This place is getting my spikes up. Shatter. Okay, creeps. Who's in charge of this zone? I want names. Names are forbidden here. I am Citizen 2. From now on, you are Citizen 7. A society where everyone's a number? Huh, count me out. He wants to do his own thing. How antisocial. Relax, Citizen 4. He will adapt, just as we did when we first arrived. Hang on, aren't you the missing dudes I'm looking for? Yes, we were brought from the outside zones, like yourself. But now we are proud citizens of perfection. Praise this zone. You've all been brainwashed. Who's behind this? Just who is Citizen 1? Dr. Robotnik? That information is classified. Maybe I'll find some answers inside this building. Whoosh. Yeah, they're doing the prisoner. They're just doing the prisoner. He's not a number. He is a free hedgehog. Oh my god, they even have this! The Guardian! Citizen 7, beware the Guardian! Do me a favour. You're talking to a guy who's beaten 50-foot robots. I don't think I've got much to worry about from a balloon pop. Hey, what is this stuff? An adhesive compound designed to trap you. It'll take more than bubblegum to thunk. Yes, quite. Citizens 2 and 6, bring the newcomer inside the dome for brainwashing. We obey, Citizen 1. Later, he's waking up. Do you know who you are, my friend? Yes, the zone of perfection is my home now. I am Citizen 7. His independence has been eliminated. He is one of us now. Next issue, Identity Crisis. Yep. There it is. Just take it in, folks. We'll be seeing this Sonic head a lot more. Citizen 1 is the STC exec. Clearly he's been brainwashed into becoming 3D. Dear Megadroid, I would like to know why Dr. Robotnik wears a different suit of clothes in the comic to the outfit that he wears in the games. Robotnik agreed to be given a complete makeover in STC back in 1994's issue 22. Even merciless power-crazed dictators feel like a change from time to time, Kevin. Ask the Humes who think they're in charge. Oh ho ho ho. My son, Edward. Sonic is a waste of space and those fat green turtles could flatten a blue hedgehog any day. Wow. 1997. Turtle Mania still running wild. Seems weirdly appropriate that the first official appearance of the Flicky's Island Sonic Head is him being brainwashed. I don't know why. Yeah, it's probably like a brand name. New navigator idea to commemorate the Death March in the MS Paint version of the Sonic 3D box art. No! No, I can't do that. Okay, so we need to open the next issue. 107, I think. Yep. Kellogg's Bat Shield and Discs free! Clan the Clan. Meet Brave Hog, Sonic's ancestor. Explosive Pinup, Spice Maidens. Hotbed Happenings. Zero Zone concludes. What? Bat Bursting Boomer art. I think the new mutation might have been airing at this point. The next mutation. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, 1997. Yeah, that would have just been started. Yeah, we definitely got. Would that have been? I think it would have been like cutting it pretty close. Hang on. Yeah, it wouldn't have started airing just yet, but it was. It wasn't too far off. Hey boomers, 10 o'clock in the morning and the Humes who think they're in charge aren't even in yet. If I know them, they'll either be too preoccupied with their free gift, as they'll be diving into packs of Kellogg's Frosties, Choco Flakes and Corn Pops. Choco Flake? What the fuck? Yeah, where's the Cocoa? Oh, no, Corn Pops. No, I'd rather have a bowl of Cocoa Pops, thank you. Where rumour has it there's more bat discs inside. On with the show, and what a performance there is with another extravaganza of Sonic stories. First off, Sonic recounts the legend of Brave Hog, the Spiky One's ancestor and fellow leader, who dared to stand against a tyrannical ruler, King Lear. Fighting dictators obviously runs in the family. A certain hedgehog here is in danger of being brainwashed in the terrific conclusion to Zero Zone, the other Sonic story. Suffering curses, Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens are raiding the tomb of King Akotech, and the old captain's luck is about to plummet to new depths. Plus there's a shock about 20,000 volts in store for the Professor in Decap Attack, caught by the prefects. All this, plus a Spice Maiden's pin-up to flavour your walls. Oh, that's an actual pin-up. Was about to say, somebody watching the next mutation and thinking like, yeah, these guys could beat Sonic in a fight is a strangely depressing thought. One more thing before I go. Next issue comes through with an exclusive mega-sized Sonic poster, so you boomers have a fortnight to make some wall space. I know you can do it. Robotnik's Green Gripe. Rumour has it that STC has not seen the last of mad dictator Dr. Robotnik, especially since he's heard that from STC 108, the green light is on for the UK's only official Sega comic to be printed on recycled paper. So the most happening hedgehog on the planet will be cooler than ever now that is guaranteed to get up Robotnik's nose. Lotus Turbo Challenge, really? Okay. Oh, Die Hard the Arcade's back in the charts. Man, Die Hard Trilogy must have sold really well. Yep, there's that Sonic face again of all places. How are we doing for time? The STC will certainly embrace recycling in the future. You're not wrong. Brave Hog. The place, Planet Mobius. The time, the present, about lunchtime. Badniks, closing in. Can't outrun them. Relax, pal. You don't have to outrun them. Sonic the Hedgehog, I presume? Does this happen often around here? Tweet, every other Wednesday mainly. Weird that. That's a joke, because that's the day that Sonic the Comic was released, every 2 weeks. Good old Dr. Robotnik must be trying to extend his control outside of Flicky's Island. He's not going to succeed while I'm around. I don't get it. You put your life on the line. What's in it for you? It's in the blood. Besides, you ever heard the legend of Bravehog? No. What night's that on? I'm talking history here, buddy. The legend began 600 years ago when the folk of Mobius lived in separate tribes. Yes, they're doing Braveheart. They're coming. Who's coming, laddie? Speak up. Not my in-laws, I hope. It's them, the hyenas. Yee, I love my job. No, how can they do such evil? Hey, so long as they feed me oats, I don't ask. Yeah. Oh my god. At that time, the land was ruled by a nasty piece of work called King Lear. Get it? Get it? Good news, sire. Another village has been burnt to cinders. That's made my day. It is too easy conquering these smaller tribes. Without hyena warriors, they just don't stand a chance. Back in those days, the people were too reluctant to help other tribes. I heard the badgers have been conquered. Huh, serves them right. They're so primitive and their claws are filthy from all the digging they do. Hyenas. Looks like it's our turn now. They can't do this to us. We're stags. People soon found out that the hyenas didn't care who they overrode. However, one rebel was willing to stand up to King Lear, my ancestor Bravehog, leader of the Hedgehog tribe. Whole tribes are falling because they won't fight together. We must unite against this barbarity. Why? They won't help us when the hyenas attack. Then we must set an example. Sorry, Bravehog, but it's every hedgehog for himself. I wouldn't risk my neck, even if I had one. Meanwhile, King Lear came up with a few laws. Hear this. From now on, it is a punishable offence for cats to meow, for birds to fly, and for dogs to lift their leg. Hee hee. Why? My lord, that dog just defied you. I saw him. What? Just for that, I'll wipe out your cousins, the Fox tribe, next. Take him away. Braveheart came out 2 years before this issue. Even if I had one, don't worry, the art mandates are going to fix that. How do you make a King Lear? Put the queen in a bikini. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Lear's troops were ordered to attack the Fox tribe. They seemed doomed. We've had it. Laugh that off. Crack. Oh, kadak. A hedgehog? Helping us? Listen, we can stand against these creeps if we work together. Whack. But you're from a different community. We can't. We'd like to help, but Bravehog is our prisoner. I don't think they did Highlander. They haven't done Highlander. Soon after King Lear arrived. You foolish hedgehog. Your spikes will be shaven off from your disobedience as proof of my power over this land. What kind of power do you abuse when you order a dozen hyenas to capture one hedgehog? Bravehog's right. This is the work of bullies. Maybe we should join forces to fight them. Aye, let's wipe the smiles off their faces. Attack! You're free, Bravehog. We're all free now, friend. United, the tribes fought back, inspired by Bravehog's fearless battle cry, "Clear off!" Yeah, they did do the Wicker Man. I'd briefly forgotten about the Wicker Man parody in Sonic the Comic for children. Wuck! Yelp! From that day, the people of Mobius lived together. Wow, what a cool character Bravehog was. Yeah, he's obviously who I take after. You're rightly proud of your ancestry, but I can't say the same for mine. It's not your fault your ancestors were deadheads. Okay, cultural note, deadhead. Someone who's like, you know, an insult for a person. Bravehog must be the coolest hedgehog ever. Well, he was until I came along. Ah, quite. The end. Next issue, Robotnik's Wrath. The Wicker Knuckles is an all-timer, you're right. God, that one was so good. Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens part 3? 4? 5? Who's keeping track? The Captain Plunder and the Spice Maidens are raiding the tomb of King Akotek. The statue has come to life. You have broken the seal to my eternal resting place. Now suffer the curse of Akotek. I curse you, mortal, for all eternity. Look, there'll be a bit of a mix-up, see? I shouldn't really be here, and from this day you will be condemned to misfortune and calamity. Ugh. It's just an ordinary statue again. Look lively now, girls. Let's get this here treasure loaded up. Queen Zorabelle tricked you, Captain. She knew about the curse, so she made sure you were the one to break the seal on the tomb. And it worked too. I always said you'd be the stupidest pirate on Mobius. So I be lumbered with misfortune and calamity. What kind of stupid curse be that anyway? I think it means you'll be going to get a lot of bad luck, Captain. Bad luck. That's a laugh. How can my luck get any worse? Come on, Filch. I've had enough. Let's be getting back to the ship. Yeah! Oof! Hold on. I skipped ahead a page. Monica's clay pot! Yes! Yes! Hold still, Captain. I'll help you. Check. We have been blessed. Threatening. The threatening pot. It's here. Usually asking how it can get any worse is what kicks it off. Post Ponica's clay pot in the chat. You know what to do. Run for it. No need, Captain. It can't hurt me. I'm a ghost. Oh no. Crash, crash, crash. I think the curse be working already, Captain. Aye, Filch. You could be right there. Later, back on the ship. Boy, oh boy, that curse is really doing the business. Shut your trap, Simpson. Listen up, Plunder. Ain't no good with you on board. You're likely to bring bad luck to all of us. What you got in mind, Your Majesty? Oh well. At least out here I be away from sharp objects and stuff that can fall on me head. Yep, there'll be nothing that can hurt me out here. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Love it. He's got a one-way ticket to Chomp City. It is Pack Jaws. We finally found him. Oh boy. Okay. Right. This is for all the marbles, everyone. Hold on. Let's just double check. Does it have? Yes, it does. Okay. But Captain, I think there's something you want to know. Shut your trap, Simpson. Oh no. Type. Hold on, there we go. Set, turn, Bomberman. Pardon me. Okay. So this is it. This is the final, the very, very last review zone. If you want to win big, cast your vote. Make your prediction. No, yeah, this is the absolute last one, CAC. This is the final review zone. For some reason, they decided to end it on Saturn Bomberman. This is where it ends. At least they didn't end it with a bad game, that's true. I do have notes on when they end various things in Go out with a bang. Ah, that's a joke. Yep, so, yeah, this is the final review zone. The final Q zone was in issue 93. And from here, they're going to start cutting more and more. Let's see, where's the... Because we're going down to 3 strips, then 2 strips, then 1 strip. And we'll also be losing someone along the way. You'll see, it'll all make sense. Once that cursed head showed up, that was it. Anyway, so Saturn Bomberman. Yeah, it is certainly not $39.99 now. If Saturn Bomberman sounds familiar to you, then it's because this game started life on the Mega Drive. I mean, this is one of those games like Worms that possesses extreme playability. The graphics and sound aren't the best, but what it lacks for here, it makes up for fun-wise. This game is designed for multiplayer mayhem. As many as 10 players can blast the smithereens out of each other on the same screen, but you do need the extra joypads and 2 multiplayer adapters for this. When you're ready, it's bombs away as you control little bombermen, who run around a 2-dimensional screen. Here, the object of the game is to blast your opponents to Kingdom Come. This is done by planting bombs in the paths of your foe, and then quickly running for cover before the explosion devastates the area. Saturn Bomberman features power-ups to help players get away quickly from blast zones, and various icons that give different skills to your Bomberman. Icons can allow players to send unexploded bombs to the other side of the screen, plant extra bombs in multiple drops, and shift live bombs without being blown up. Others shaped like giant eggs hatch baby dinosaurs, which the Bomberman climbs aboard and rides to get around the playing area. Alternatively, you can use the dinos as shields for a bomb. However, doing this has as bad an effect on your dinosaur as the Ice Age did. Saturn Bomberman is a good, fun game. However, the Saturn version is not all that different from the Mega Drive one, and you would expect better graphics and sounds for your money. I can't believe they didn't describe it as Eric and the Floaters like. Kids by this point, what's the Saturn? Just the one screenshot. Just don't we don't need anything else. As the okay. Choose prediction outcome. Addictive and action-packed gameplay. Graphics and sound could be much better. A Mega Drive game in disguise. That was the final Graves. There we go. Mega Bomberman is notoriously butchered from the PC Engine one. Yeah, that's right. We never rated a game that low because we never reviewed bad games, honest. Whatever they were expecting from graphics and sound from the Saturn, I suspect they never got it, probably. Anyway, that's it. That's the last time we'll see this. My beloved Raves and Graves. You know, I think we need to hold on. I gotta go on a little field trip. Hang on. Which issue was it in? We need to see it. Issue 7. Okay, we're going on a field trip. Going on a little trip. All the way back to issue 7. Here it is. This is it. This might be my favorite. Raves, unbelievable palm-sweating, heart-pounding action. Graves, non-stop action. Who wrote this one? Oh, that was Tony Takoshi. the what was he fucking? I can't remember what his job title was, but he was a big guy at Sega Europe. Too much action in my GameSoft. Make game boring, please. Non-stop action, derogatory. And I know, these were two different people that wrote them. What I wanted to convey was that, like, I loved the Raisin Grave system. And that was my favourite one. Okay, back to issue 107. Next issue, The Evil Empire, An Eye for an Eye. Free gift. Knights pin-up. Oh, they remember Knights exists. Oh, when did, shit. Okay, Rimuru takes over. Okay, I can do that. Okay, give me a minute. Hang on. Wait. So I need to switch. Hold on. Wait. No, I can do this. I remember how this works, honest. Where is the VTuber? There it is. Switch that one off. Switch this one on. There she is. the ghouls and ghosts graves being lots of them is also a personal favourite. Good. Okay, let's see. Is that looking alright? Rimaruru's back. You thought she was banned. No. I tell you what, what I can do is I can move this. I'll put her under. Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better. Caught by the prefects. Rumble. It was a dark and stormy night at Castle Frankenstein. Are you sure we can get satellite television in Transylvania, Igor? Igor, I'm getting something now. Tell Chuck to jiggle it about a bit. She's gonna ask if she can have a peek. He tried that before, but he dropped the satellite dish. Hey, you don't think this could be a little dangerous, do you? Well, I certainly hope so. Scrackle. Ah, good, good. It's a perfect pit. Bawoom. Bawoomph. I don't believe it. 20,000 volts and you're not even singed. Never mind me. Look at the professor. Is it time for my cocoa, Mummy? I'd like to go to bed now. Whew. I was worried there for a while. Yeah, it was lucky that the hospital had satellite TV, or we'd never have seen the cup final. Now you just take it easy. You've had a nasty shock. If I don't get my homework finished, the prefect will be very cross. He's still a little delirious, I'm afraid. But don't worry, I'm sure he'll soon be right as rain. Right. Fine. No! The prefects are here. They're after me again with their twangy rulers. This is it. United are going to score. Crash. No! How do you feel about this? How does this make you feel? They're early Sky adopters. I don't believe it. That was the only TV in the hospital. Kill him! Stop! He's not well. Who knows what's going on in his mind? Let me at him. I'm sorry. You can't copy my homework. I forgot to do it. Help. So, how do I explain what a prefect is? I don't think they existed when I was in school. It is a school thing. They're basically like, I guess, hall monitors, I think would be the closest equivalent. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, woof. Thank you, Wikipedia. In some British, Irish and Commonwealth schools, prefects, usually students in 5th to 7 years, depending on how many years the school in question has, have considerable power. Hold on, let me pop this into the... Yeah, hall monitor would be... Yeah, that would be... But they were once allowed to administer school corporal punishment. They usually answer to a senior prefect, known as the head or school or head prefect, or head boy or head girl or senior prefect. Today, prefect roles in the UK are largely perfunctory and are mostly used to reward the better students in the year groups that qualify for prefect roles. Duties tend to be limited to door monitoring during break and representing the school at various extracurricular events. Yeah, so like, we only had like a head boy and a head girl, and it was basically just it didn't really mean anything. Homework? What's he going on about? Who cares? Stay back, one more step and I'll jump. What? You mean one more step like this? Yeah. Igor, I knew you were a total creep, but even for you that was nasty. Not really. After all, this is the ground floor. But tish. Definitely a thing of the professor's generation, yep. Batizo. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh no! They were anonymous! We'll never know who did this. That one kicks ass. Holy shit. I mean, I'm sure it's from like... It's probably from like a Marvel or a DC comic, but man, that... Holy shit. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, I hope they got in touch to get their Crayola mini stampers. Amazing. I'm gonna admire that for a while. 20th century, I get it. Yeah, I think like yeah, the head boy, you had to like be voted the head boy and head girl, and it was basically just a title that you could put on your CV, I guess. I didn't go for it. Double Sonic, Zero Zone. Sonic is a prisoner. When in a zone where names are forbidden and everyone is just a number. Furthermore, he has been brainwashed into losing his identity. The process is complete. Do you know who you are? I am Citizen 7. This zone is my home for now, forever. Yeah, that's totally referenced from a comic, but still, it's very good. You can join in with our daily activities now. You're one of us. We have a strict routine that begins at 6 o'clock every morning. You must have a busy schedule then. Absolutely. We have to stand around all day and watch the grass grow. Another 4mm since yesterday, Citizen 2. That's all you do? Ha ha ha, don't be silly. We count clouds too. Ooh, there's a fluffy one. And it's a full and happy life, as long as we follow the rules. Who makes the rules? Citizen 1? Can I meet him now I'm one of the family? You ask a forbidden question. The brainwashing machine didn't work on you. That thing couldn't even wash socks. At least I don't have to dress like a mindless clone now you've sussed me out. Stop! Escape is forbidden. Behold, stone bars grow from the rock beneath your feet. Smash! Hey, I can deal with rock. Get it together, campers. I'm leading us out of here. But we like this zone. Nice lawns, clouds, it's perfection. That's precisely what you've been hypnotized into believing. Don't you think there's something unreal about this place? Thinking is forbidden. Quite. Anyway, the zone is surrounded by a force field. Nobody can escape. Now there's a challenge I can't refuse. My systems are adjusted to repel your super spin attacks, Sonic. Guess that's Citizen 1 I can hear, but I can't see him. Time to try a new move I've been working on. The blast attack, like Sonic Blast. Let's go! Kazam! Bzz. Ooh, everything's going all fuzzy. Awesome. The whole village is some sort of solid light hologram. So, Hedgehog, you have revealed my secret. Yeah, the zone itself is Citizen 1. Ah, we are not worthy enough to gaze upon his vision. Amazing water too, I bet, yeah. Wise up, bozos. It's just a computer program. Ah, it's true. Your enemy Dr. Robotnik created me months ago, but abandoned me when he found that my desire was to create a happy zone. So why do you abduct and brainwash these guys to live in the village image you created? I wanted company. I was lonely. I guess you didn't intend any harm, but if you put your pixels to good use and create a zone people would willingly visit, you'll have lots of residents. Really? I'll give it a try. Rearranging his pixels, Citizen 1 begins to create a new zone designed for the enjoyment of the citizens. The finished result? Okay, it's not as peaceful as it was before, but at least I can get a chili dog now. And it's not just a hologram, chomp. The end. Oh, wow. Somebody called them out. they noticed that they had a Badnik design based on Knuckles that they were teasing, and they never went anywhere with it. Good suggestion, Anon, but all will be revealed next issue in a spectacular new Sonic story called Evil Empire. Oh no! Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that art in a minute. Okay, the Kimberly Talbot story is. Oh no! Did I get fooled? Me and my friend were doing some detective work on the drawing that Kimberly Talbot did, and we come to the conclusion that it was not drawn freehand. The head was exactly the same as a sticker we saw, and the body looks like it was taken from a Minnie Mouse picture. So Kimberly, if you're reading this, own up. That's... Oh, you were keeping track of the number of front-face Sonic heads. Good. Okay, thank you. That's just a really cute Tails. I'm just saying it. Maybe you can figure out which one that's traced from, Emma White, huh? Oh my god, I can't believe there's fucking... Oops. Oh my god. I can't believe there's drama in the Speedlines pages. Oh my god. Is there more to this? Does it keep going? Oh boy. Well, what we'll do is we'll take a look at the next issue's cover at least. Oh no, wrong issue. That's 101. 108 is what we want. I'm not wild on this art. I believe it from how Sonic discourse has proceeded in the decades since. Man. I wonder if anyone's identified what Minnie Mouse art it was. That's something to look into in my in my own time. Anyway, we're near the... Are you saying there's a faker? We found a faker. We found the fake hedgehog. Okay, well... Did anyone manage to figure out James's blatant plagiarism before the run ended? No, I believe... I like to think that he's escaped justice. Let's take a quick look at the charts. Yep, there's Mega Bomberman. Oh, you love to see it. Fighters Megamix, top of the charts. Bomberman, also there. Fighting Vipers, Street Fighter Alpha 2. That's a good fucking... Alien Trilogy, Manx TT. It's a good fucking selection. Good shit. I still don't know what Lotus Turbo Challenge is doing there, but that's fine. Oh, God. I'm kind of surprised they printed that one. That's... I hope that... that Talbot girl is okay. Yeah, probably a budget re-release, yeah. Oh, 22nd of July 1997 is your 8th birthday. Wow, nice. President of the Badnik Spotters Club. That bodes well. Oh, there's a pull-out for all you Knights nuts. Anyone? Anyone want that Knights pin-up? we do the Knightopians all nice and sexy like you asked. I'm sorry. Whenever I see the word pin-up, that's all I'm going to think of. I'm glad it's not just me. I'm glad that there are other people who have that as well. Anyway. Oh boy. It is time to end the stream in the traditional manner.
Any minute now, and it's gonna be Chomp City.
Clyde!
You did a psychology paper on Knights?
Ready to chomp pack.
But Clyde, there's something I think you ought to know.
What
Nice.
is it?
I think he's getting ready to chop us.
Knights nuts are going to. Non-stop Knights November.
I think
Thank
I
you.
just caught Black Jaws.
Well, thanks for showing up, everyone. This was fun. It's been a while, but it was nice to come back to... It was nice to return to Sonic the Comic. And... more like nuts into dreams, am I right? Oh, that was fun. But we've ended the Robotnik era is over. There's still some Robotnik adjacent stories, but this Dracon Empire is going to be the big new story now. I guess they did have to find a way to fill the void. We did have that weird story with the vegetables. I still don't quite know what was going on there. No more master plans, exactly. But I enjoyed that. That was fun. You see, I wasn't sure where these ones would go because I will admit a lot of my interest in these Sonic comics was the non-Sonic stories, which of course completely dried out by the end. Hold on. We've returned to Sonic the Comic. I'm allowed to share this. Hang on. No, it's it's here somewhere. Bear with. On the downside, we don't get the fun stuff like Streets of Rage. Plus side, we don't have to think about STC, Pirate STC ever again. So you know what? Swings and roundabouts on that one. Where the fuck did I put it? It's got to be here somewhere. Hang on. There it is. There we go. Read all about the Sega Superstars. I'm quite proud of how this one turned out. Pirate Sega touring car. That's what they meant, yeah. What happens when fatalities are forced to happen on Shao Kahn in N64 Mortal Kombat Trilogy? This will be good. But yeah, this also includes a look at Max Overload, which is the Dark Horse International published video games magazine that only lasted 2 issues and had stories based on Green Dog, Lemmings, Toe Jam and Earl, and Chuck Rock. Oh, the game does not like doing fatalities on Shao Kahn at all, does it? Boy. Well, that goes places. Yep, Nick Arcade favourite, Chuck Rock. And there he is. Hold on. There's the best guy. Hang on, wait. No, I want it. It's Sonic the Human. I hid him there. Max Overload, aka STC's cast-offs, true. Because they did try to get Toe Jam and Earl and Chuck Rock. Their replacements were Pirate STC and Decap Attack, respectively. Where's Sonic the Human? The Newman. Ah, if only. Right, thanks for showing up, everyone. Thanks for, you know, I know it's been, I wasn't sure if this would be a successful stream because, you know, it's been a long time since we've seen Sonic the Comic. But it went really well. Like, I'm amazed you managed to get through as many as we did. This usually takes like 5 hours. But they're starting to cut things out of the comic. This will get worse over time. The horrible 3D head has shown up. And it is a harbinger of our destruction. But that's okay. FX, ooh. It's just the start of the death march. That's literally what so like I've got, so this next this next sort of batch of Sonic the Comic streams, I've calculated it to be about 5 streams ish. Probably gonna be more like 4, because I can probably fit in more. That takes us up to 155. Once they cut it down to like 2 strips, we can get from 155 to 184 in a single stream, because there's so little. It just, and I've specifically called it a single death march stream, retitled stream to Sonic the Comic. You can, in parentheses, not spin dash. Now that one we will just be able to get through in like a single go. Oh boy, but that's in our future. We still got a little way to go, but I think it should be fun. We got lots of Amy and Techno adventures to look forward to. You cannot peel out. Good. Let's see if anyone else is streaming at the moment. Nope. Are you gonna scroll? Are you gonna let me? No. Huh? Seb Moll is playing Frankie, Joe, and Dirk on the tiles. Oh, that's scary. Seb Moll needs your support. Help this poor streamer. Free them from their sliding puzzle prison. Anyway, thanks all for showing up, and I hope you all have a nice day, or evening, or whatever you're doing. So take care. Bye bye.